Welcome, 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 my beautiful, gorgeous, absolutely wonderful fans. I'm so happy to see all of you. How have you been? How is everything? Marlene, Julian, my darlings, welcome to the stream. Super happy to see all of you. Daniel, my darling, my wingman, hello. Thank you so much. Yes. Welcome to the stream. You are absolutely correct. It is volume 17. Do 149. Okay. You guessed it absolutely correctly. After all, we'll be skipping a chapter to do today's episode. So, my darlings, do tell me how you've been. How is everything? Nick, my darling, welcome. Yuugi, oh, thank you so much. I love you too, my darling. Welcome to the stream, honey. Welcome. So, my darlings, how have you been? I hope that you had a wonderful week. After all, tomorrow, apparently from what I've heard, TikTok is going to be banned in the US. So, for those who are using TikTok, I am so sorry that you're going through that. It is, it's sad. I mean, for somebody who's never used TikTok, aka me, yeah, I don't know how that feels. But though I've officially been banned from Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Discord, so like for me it's nothing new. For my country, that is nothing new. Oh, you're in Canada! I see, honey. Then yeah, you're cool with TikTok being banned. Really? You have, Julian? Oh my goodness, congratulations, darling. That is super cool. Seriously, oh my god. I'm not a sports girl. Like, because of my health, all that I've been doing was dancing. All of my life. Like, in Russia, for example, if you have problems with your health, you can take a leave and switch to dancing. I mean, in America, it's almost the same thing. Like, instead of PE, I also took dancing classes in middle school, and in Russia, it's kind of the same thing, so yeah. Oh, Marlene, you are using TikTok. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry, but yeah, guys, tomorrow, then, yeah, TikTok is officially banned, so I'm so sorry for anybody who's using TikTok. This is the time the chapters are out of... Oh, yes, they are, Daniel. Abso-fucking-lutely. Oh my god. It's actually hilarious, though, why they decided to skip this chapter and jump into this episode. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about that in just a little bit before this episode. Which dancing? Well, Nick, actually, when I was a tiny little, 4-year-old, in Russia, you can take ballet. So, when I was the 4-year-old, my mom was like, yeah, no, my kid, she can do ballet. So, I did ballet until I was like 5.5. And then I broke my leg, so I never did ballet after that ever again. But in my not middle school, elementary school years in Russia, I did some traditional Russian dancing. Then in America, I did hip hop, salsa. When I came back to Russia, I did techno. I've done also hip-hop as well. I also done tectonic, if you know, guys, what that is. But yeah, it's a typical Russian techno-esque dance. But yeah, I've been dancing for quite a while, to be honest. Which is why, if you take me to a club, you'll see all the stupid moves. Oh, Marlene, you are, honey, that's good. Honestly, that's good. You should move, guys, whoever's using TikTok, just move to YouTube. I mean, after all, we still have the shorts, and if we take a rule book from Vine, when that was available, a lot of people from Vine moved to YouTube, and probably the same thing is going to happen now. Guys, so don't be surprised if a lot of TikTokers are gonna be on YouTube now. I mean, I'm not gonna be surprised. I'll be like, oh, okay, there you go. That's why we had the Paul brothers. Ooh. I remember the TikTok from Return of the Oz. Honestly, Daniel, I don't. I seen this during my childhood, but I'm not sure that I remember it right now, to be honest. So, Yeah, though. No. Probably not. I would say not, because if I cannot recall to a perfect degree, like pixel by pixel, then I would rather say that I don't remember. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Speaking of which, my darlings, well, what can I say? This week's quiz has been a little bit sad, I would say. Some of you guessed it right, some of you guessed it absolutely wrong, and then a lot of people still voted for Gallup. And that's the reason why I stopped posting quizzes, because, my darlings, you keep on cheating, so that's not a good thing, my darlings. That's definitely not a good thing. Which is why we're having the polls that just post the answer at the end of the week, because, no. A huge no. My darlings, for those who guessed it incorrectly, episode 52 was done by the amazing Hiroyama Sensei, if you haven't seen my post. And it was done by Studio Sunshine. My darlings, we remember absolutely that those studios will do rotation, literally episode by episode. That's not a thing. That's not what we do. So, huge no. No. But we remember that Studio Sunshine and Studio Gallup, they have, well, not they have, my English just died immediately. I'm so sorry. But they are having two animators, right? So they do two spots in the rotation. So, our last episode was done by Studio Sunshine, as we remember, and the previous episode was done by Studio Dongon, and then we had Studio Gallup, as we remember. So, with giving you all the hints right now, who is the studio who is doing today's episode? So, which studio, my darlings? Again, the order is exactly the same. We have Yumeta, we have Sunshine, we have Gallup, and we have Dongun. So, my darlings, please do guess correctly which studio is doing today's episode. Seriously, guys, whenever I'll be posting the polls, I will not include all the names in the previous polls, because Jesus freaking Christ, you guys really have problem with looking at the previous polls and being like, yeah, no, this is the correct answer. No, it's not. My darling, seriously, no, it's not. You gotta watch the stream, the previous stream. I have a short memory. Oh, no, Nick, you do? Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. Hey, Visa, honey, it's okay. Bon appetit, my darling. Enjoy your food and get back to me whenever you can. It's no problem whatsoever. You need to wait for 4 years, Merly? For what, my darling? Oh, wow! Okay, that guy is getting the love, most of the love. Sunshine and Gallup and Yumeta. Uh-oh. I mean, we're so close to the end of the rotation, so it's not surprising that Yumeta is going to get the love. But is it today's episode or is it the next episode? I swear to God, I'm giving you all the hints. You should read my lips and actually imbibe all the information as much as you can. Seriously, my darlings. Oh my goodness. But yeah, my darlings, like, the rotation is actually going to change very, very soon. And, I mean, the studios are not going to change. That's another thing. But the rotation, the spots are going to change just a tiny little bit. But that rotation will stay with us until, like, episode 120. So, at that point, after the rotation change, you will literally need to remember the exact spots which the studios do their rotation. And honestly, I'm not joking. The rotation change is gonna happen so freaking quick, and like, I think that happens in episode 55 or 56, if I remember correctly. But yeah, my darlings, overall, it should be okay. It should be good. It should be good. So, episode 53. Today's episode. So far, Daga is getting all the love. Gallop, Sunshine, and Yumeta are literally taking the secondary place. Who's going to break the tie? Another election day. Marlene, isn't it supposed to be the, what's it called? The new president is going to take the office, right? On the 20th, Trump, you know? I don't think it hurts your brain, but would you ever react to, Nick, honestly, when it comes to Pyramid of Light and Bonds Beyond Time, here's the thing. My darlings, here's the thing. Pyramid of Light was created by 4Kids, you know? So, basically, the animation was done by Warner Brothers, which is why the animation for Pyramid of Light looks absolutely mwah, chef's kiss, absolutely chef's kiss. I really, really love the Pyramids of Light. I've never seen the 4Kids version. That's another thing. I've only seen the Japanese version. But Bonds Beyond Time was actually done by the Japanese studios, which was Studio Yumeta, Studio Sunshine, Studio Gallop, and they also have done took some animes from other studios, so it was a huge collaboration basically to create Pyramids, not Pyramids of Light, Bonds Beyond Time, basically. So that's why Bonds Beyond Time looks, I mean, so much better, and the story is so coherent. So yeah, Bonds Beyond Time is a really, really, really good movie. And it follows the continuity, basically. After all, we've just finished the 5Ds, and that's why we have the 3 main protagonists from the 3 arcs. But Pyramids of Light, it adds its own spin? Which is another problem that I have with Pyramid of Light, simply because Anubis is not a bad guy. There are no bad gods in ancient Egypt whatsoever. And this is such a huge Western concept that a god of death, which Anubis is not the god of death, but whatever, for the sake of this argument, I'm just going to say that he is. But like, for him to be the bad guy and to try to oppose Atem for no freaking reason and try to bring Yami no Game to life, and it's just like, ugh, yeah, no, ugh. I have huge problems with Pyramid of Light. But like I said, guys, I've never seen it in English, so I don't know what that's about. I've only seen it in Japanese version, and they, from what I could tell, they've rewritten everything to make it fit the Japanese version, so I mean, we're gonna watch Pyramid of Light, and we're gonna see Bonds Beyond Time regardless. That's 100% a fact. So yeah. I like both movies. I have huge problems with Pyramid of Light, and once we'll get to it, I'll explain even more in detail why I... Why I like it, but I don't like it. Like I said, 50-50 in this regard, so... My dad took me to see Pyramid of Light. Oh, I see, honey! That's so nice, my darling. Honestly, that is great. Yes, Daniel, absolutely. Little Curry was absolutely great. I loved his version with Bonds Beyond Time, and when he played the careless whisper between Yusei and Atem. No homo. All of the homo. Actually, the boss be on time does connect the 5D's arc since Paradox was mentioned? He was! That's why I said, Crossy, honey, also, welcome to the stream. And second, yes, that's why I said it is continuing. It follows the canon that... excuse me. 5D's set up, you know? Excuse me. Double excuse me. Based on Dark Side of Dimension, since we were talking about Bonds Beyond. Oh my god, Crossy. Oh my god, Dark Side of Dimensions. Ah. For me, this is an annual film that I watch almost every single New Year's. Like either the day before or the day after, simply because Dark Side of Dimensions is... It's so good. It's... Oh my god, all the metaphors, the innuendos, everything that is happening. Guys, if you've read the Transcendent game, you know how this whole concept of Kaiba creating the dual disc and the virtual reality and all of that shenanigans happens. And why Kaiba is so obsessed with finding Atem. And for him to literally look into the past and be so focused on defeating his rival from the past, even though that he knows that he's dead. While in the previous arcs, we saw Kaiba, who was so focused on just the future and going forward and never looking back. Oh my god, it's absolutely remarkable. Dark Side of Dimensions is absolutely remarkable. Again, it also shows Yuugi's growth. How much he has grown as a person. And for him to be like, I'm going to create my own game. I'm going to be my own man. Oh my god. And for him to be protecting Atem's peace and being like, Kaiba, I know exactly what you're going through. But you gotta accept that the only friend that you had, he's gone. And he will never come back. Well, guys, seriously, if you've ever lost somebody in your life, you know exactly this feeling. You know exactly what Kaiba is going through, what Yuugi is going through. Which is why every time I watch this movie, I cry like a freaking toddler, to be honest. Like, there are specific moments where I'm just crying, I don't know, bawling my eyes out. Oh my god. This movie is absolutely amazing. Whoever's saying that this movie is just like, I mean, it's okay, or just like, yeah, it's a cool addition to the whole Yu-Gi-Oh! Those people are not mature enough to see exactly what this movie is and what it is showing. And also there's a lot of studio budging in and being like, we need Atem back. We need to sell the merch for Dark Side of Dimension. So that's why we literally have Atem coming back at the end, which was never supposed to happen. And I will die on the grave and being like, yeah, no, Atem was never supposed to show up in this movie whatsoever. Seriously. No, just a huge no. He was never supposed to appear. But it cannot be Yu-Gi-Oh! The first arc, the Duel Monsters arc, without Atem, so that's why we have him. So yeah. Oh my god. Okay, I've rambled on way too much. Dark Side of Dimension was very good. It was the only Yu-Gi-Oh! Film that I was able to watch in theaters. Oh, I see, Nick. I see, honey. It's true, even I get... You did, Julian. You absolutely did. And I loved the guy when he would talk about Kaiba. He was so on point. I loved it. Oh my god. It's seriously, it talks about the person who actually read the manga and knows exactly who Kaiba is. It was mwah, chef's kiss. Honestly, Julian, you can send me the link again, like, under this video, so we can actually, people, when they'll be watching me ramble about Kaiba, they can go and check out that video because it's just that good. So yeah, just leave the link in the comments once again, okay, honey? Pretty please. Also, Jesus Christ. I mean, the kid was jacked. Absolutely. That's how Sensei was drawing. Guys, that's another thing. If you followed Sensei's Instagram before his... before July 4th, I'm trying to say this as normally as I can because I might tear up again, but that's how Sensei was drawing Atem and drawing Kaiba. And again, guys, if you read the Transcendent game, that's Sensei's art style back in 2016. Everybody was so good looking and absolutely jacked to the point. Yeah. Sensei was absolutely amazing. Thank you, Julian, honey. Thank you so much. Mwah! I love the Kariba's dub of you, Belle. Yeah, that joke. I mean, guys, Little Kariba is such a legend. I'm not gonna fucking lie. Little Kariba is a legend. Oh my god. Okay, my darlings. Since we've literally detoured from the poll, I'll give you exactly 20 seconds before we finish the poll, because so now we still have the same results. Dungan, then Yubeta, Sunshine, and Gallop. Who is going to break the tie, and who will be the only person who is correct? Because for now, there's only one person who is correct. And I'm not joking. Another hint from your duel queen. Because, oh boy, my darlings, you seriously need to learn the rotation at this point. After all, it's episode 53. Are we going to change the answers, or is it still going to be the same? Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. But seriously, my darlings, it's almost the end of the rotation. It's the 5th place in the rotation. Who is the 5th once in the current rotation before episode... I swear to God, it's supposed to be episode 56. It's supposed to be episode 56. Yes, it's 56. 100%. Okay, somebody decides to change their vote and vote for Yubeta. Okay, so it's Yubeta, Dungan, Sunshine, and Gallop. Also, I'd like to see this again, my favorite part about the movie is the appearance of Deep... Oh my god, Julian, abso-fucking-lutely. Guys, again, if we take it from the viewpoint of Sensei, when it comes to duel monsters and writing the duels, it's all about the characters, the strategy, who is playing, the metaphors behind them. Sure, yeah, fine, whatever. The game doesn't work in real life, but that's not what's important. Oh, Frost, honey, mwah, my darling, mwah, welcome to the stream, honey. I love you so much. But it's not about the mechanics. It's about who is playing what they're saying in the duel. And when Kaiba was dueling against Yuugi, oh my god, seriously, every time I see this duel, I am crying so freaking much because Kaiba is literally trying to bring back the past. And Yuugi's like, no, no. And it just gets to the point where he summons the Black Magician and Kaiba has his blue lights and Kaiba's so insulted. It's like, oh my god, that hurts so much. See, seriously, guys, from the writer's standpoint, this is so painful to watch. Oh my goodness. Okay, my darlings, I'm going to end the poll in 5 seconds. So let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we're ending the poll. And my darlings, my darlings, my darlings, my darlings, my darlings, my darlings. Oh my goodness. So, Yubeta and Dungan has won the poll. But those were incorrect answers. As we know, my darlings, Yubeta does have 2 animators, right? We have Tsunaki Akin-sensei and we have Kagami-sensei, the god of hands himself. But they're the last people in the rotation. They're the 6th in the rotation. So, no. Currently, we're discussing the 5th place in the rotation. As we know, Sunshine and Gallop have 2 animators and they have taken 2 spots in the rotation. We've discussed that Sunshine has 2 animators, so 2 of them have officially done the rotation. They are done. Now it is Gallop's turn that are doing today's episode. So the correct answer is Gallop. Dangan has only 1 animator that is currently participating in the rotation, and he will be replaced. Well, not very soon, but he will be replaced, sadly. Dangan is not going to introduce a secondary animator. Not soon whatsoever. It's going to take a long, long time. So, my darlings, do tell me, since we're doing... Daniel, congratulations, my darlings. Well done, well done, well done. You know your animators very good. I mean, Crossy, it's not that he wants his husband or boyfriend or whatever back. For Kaiba, Atem was his only friend. Literally. Because Kaiba, for him to say the word friend, it's almost impossible. And... you know, like, you have this close bond to this person, he's your rival, but to say that he fully understands you and you can actually talk to him, you can consider him a friend. And honestly, through Kaiba's whole ego-esque and pride whatever, you'll honestly consider that, yeah, no, Atem was the closest thing that Kaiba could call a friend. 100%. And for Kaiba to learn that the only person he called a friend is God forever? Just think about it. How much that is so freaking painful. That's such a cliffhanger, though, that Kaiba travels to Egypt. Well, he didn't travel to Egypt. Guys, my dogs, he did not travel to Egypt. He traveled to Aru. AKA, basically, what Christians would say heaven. Because Aru is the place where the people of Egypt who were buried properly, who had all the spells of protections, the mummified body, and absolutely everything to prepare them to go to Aru. And every single night, once Ra dies at sunset to become reborn during sunrise, that's where they are. That's why during the day, they need their body to be preserved. So they can stay in Aru, in Duat. There's whole mythology about that, my darlings. Oh my god, I'll be here lecturing you. I swear to god. But like, basically think as Aru, the field of reeds, as heaven. So basically, Kaiba traveled to heaven to duel Atem in Dark Time Dimensions. Yes, he used the Millennium Cube. Absolutely, Daniel. Which is another thing. Is it the 8th Millennium item? Is it not? What the hell is it? It's not stated. And seriously, I don't even... I have huge problems with Millennium Cube. Was it actually what Sensei has written? Or was it a studio gig? The thing that they thought that there should be cool or whatever? I don't know. Okay, my turns. Anyway, so while we'll be discussing that, let us actually do another poll. So today's animator, who is it? Is it Sugi Moto Sensei? Is it Kagami Sensei? Is it Tsunaki Aki Sensei? Tsunaki Aki? And is it Hirayama Sensei? So, my darlings, take your bets. Who has done today's episode? If you know your animes, you'll be able to guess it absolutely 100% correctly. There shouldn't be any issues whatsoever. But yeah, on the topic of dark side dimensions, like I said, my darlings, I have huge problems with Millennium Cube because it was sort of mentioned in Transcendent Game that Sensei has drawn. But is it actually the 8th Millennium item? It's implemented that it's the 8th Millennium item, but prior to that, it was never actually shown or discussed or whatsoever. So, like, is it or is it not? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, my darlings. Again, it's if you guys read the Transcendent Game, it's only 2 chapters of absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous art that I've ever seen from Sensei. Oh my god! Oh yeah, my darlings. If you've never seen Transcendent Game, please do read it. These two chapters are so freaking important. Sarah calls it the 8th in the dub. Does she? In the Japanese, it's implied, but she never actually says it. She's like, is it the 8th? But never fully outright. Also, did Kaiba really need to assemble the puzzle in space? I mean, it's Kaiba. It's Kaiba. He has so much freaking money. I would not be surprised, okay? That he would need some privacy to actually do it, for fuck's sake. Also, it's so posh of him to think about it. Like, he actually had the whole satellite that said KC in space so that even aliens would know it's Kaiba Corporation. But seriously, it's unbelievable. Oh my god. Like, if we, I don't know, go to the posh levels, like, for example, Batman, when he created the Justice League satellite thing, guys, as we remembered, it never said, I don't know, just GL or something. But with Kaiba, for him to actually create the KC in his satellite, it's so Kaiba. Jesus, I love Kaiba. That's why we love Kaiba. Oh my goodness. I'll say that this Dimension is the best dubbed out of the Forecast production because it's apparently the Dark Side of Dimensions Forecast had a little involvement in which... I mean, that's good. That's good. Well, at one point, guys, we're gonna check out Dark Side of Dimensions. I'm gonna check it out once we'll finish the series. And again, guys, because Dark Side of Dimensions follows the manga continuity, will the 4Kids version follow the manga continuity? That's the ick that I have. If they're not gonna, then I really don't know how they're actually going to make it fit into this, you know, the thing. Because if we follow the manga point, not the manga, the anime point, Kaiba was there during the ceremonial battle. And for Kaiba to be butthurt about Yuugi winning the duel and Atem being like, okay, I'm just going to go to Aru, peace out, you know? But then again, I don't know what 4Kids have done with the end of the series, so like... Sarah talks about the power of the cube, the 8th millennium. She does kind of talk about it, guys. But, like, she doesn't fully say that it's the 8th millennium item. And again, how does it fit on the slab? What does it do? So there's all of that is happening. So, I don't know, my darlings. I really don't know. It's implied that it's the 8th millennium item. Is it 100%? Not sure. What does it do? Ew. Does it summon the other world? Okay, but what does the other world do? What's the implication? And why must the pharaoh stay dead? So seriously, that's why I have huge problems with the whole cube thing, because it is there to make sure that Atem is never revived. And then he does get revived, and then they lose power for no freaking reason. So, like, ooh, yeah. Seriously, I honestly think that there was something that the studio has thought out. Or whatever they did. Because, again, the studio has so much control over the series that they produce. So, like, if they want a scene, they're going to add the scene. And it doesn't matter what the original creator says. So, like, that's why I think that Atem, at the very end, where he appears, and where Aigami is like, I am evil because the power of the Millennium Ring, even though Zork is not there in the Millennium Ring. But I'm evil, apparently, and I've done this. I seriously think that there was something that the studios have added. So, like, huge But, like, guys, we can save this conversation once we'll be watching the Dark Side of Dimensions. I swear, because, like, I have so much to say about Dark Side of Dimensions. Oh boy, I got the opposite Tormentor card when seeing the Dark Side of Dimensions. It's... Oh, Nick, congratulations, my darlings. Oh my god, to have obelisks like that. Ah, it's so goddamn cool. I think anything was cut from the 4K sub. Really, Daniel? Well, I'm gonna check it out at one point once we finish episode 224. I remember Atem Yuugi should transform into Blue Eyes White Dragon. Did he? Wasn't it like capsule monsters or something? I don't know. Ah, Kat, welcome to the stream, my darling. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, my darling, so once again, we've been talking way too much and discussing way too much. So, finish up your poll, my darlings. I'll give you exactly 10 more seconds. Let's finish up the poll and let's discuss today's episode because, oh boy, oh boy. Oh wow, we've been talking for 40 minutes already. Definitely we should wrap this up and actually get into the episode and talk about the animator and this whole episode and what it's in the manga. In the manga, 100% in the manga. Oh my god, I have so much to say about the manga. Oh. Nick, seriously, is going to be another headache? No! Oh, thank you, Kat. Yeah, I guess it is Capsule Monsters. God, I need to rewatch the Capsule Monster series, I swear. Actually, no, I shouldn't rewatch it because then we're going to rewatch it together. I've seen it that one time, and so let's actually save it so we can watch it together, seriously. Then we can actually have a fresh take of me freaking the fuck out and be like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is that? What the fuck are you? Yes, Daniel, absolutely, you are correct. Yes, it was based on a real place. Well done, Daniel, well done. Guys, remember Daniel's answer. I'm not kidding right now. This episode has my favorite scene, to be honest. Really, Kat? It does? Okay, now I'm curious. In the manga, it has my favorite scene. In the animated version, nothing. Honestly, nothing. I don't know. Okay, guys, let's wrap up this poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. My darlings, my darlings, my darlings, my darlings, my darlings, my darlings, what a surprise! Sugimoto-sensei has won the poll. Kagami and Hirayama-sensei shared the second place, and Aki-sensei sadly shares the third place. Well, what can I say? Those who voted for the amazing, absolutely gorgeous, very thin lined, very delicate body-esque with huge eyes, aka Sugimoto-sensei style, have won the poll. Yes, my darlings, today's episode is done by Sugimoto-sensei. Next episode will be Yumeta's episode. So, let's see if you'll remember, and let's see if you'll guess it right next time. But those who have voted for Sugimoto-sensei, Congratulations. You are absolutely, well, gorgeous and knowledgeable. Daniel, you got it right! Congratulations! Okay, Kat, grab your popcorn. Grab your popcorn. Guys, also, the song that is playing in the background. The song is, if you actually search it on YouTube, it is called The Nameless Pharaoh. Those who've read the manga know why I'm playing this song right now. After all, the beginning of that chapter is quite interesting. So let me just mute myself and prepare for today's episode real quick. And there we go. Okay, my darlings. So, today's episode done by the amazing Sugimoto Sensei. Oh my god, we love him so much. We will 100% discuss his animation because Jesus Christ, he will soon be leaving us. Well, actually, no, not so soon. He still has about 5 or 6 episodes to go, but I really want to discuss him today. I really love some of the frames that he has done, as well as the filler in this episode that he has done, because yes, in this episode, we already have a filler! And I'm not kidding! Because, why is it there? We don't know! Actually, no, we do know. We need the runtime. We really needed the runtime, so that's why the filler is already there. But yeah, no, Sensei has done a wonderful job with this episode. I absolutely, really like this episode. Do I like Anzu in this episode? No, because... But she does have character development in this episode. That's another thing. Anzu actually has character development in today's episode, so we'll be talking about that. That's second. And third, there are so many funny moments in this episode when it comes to Atem's interaction with Anzu and his interaction with Yuugi. It's even more amazing in the manga, so yeah, no, this is gonna be fun. I don't know what 4Kids are going to do to this episode, because I swear to God, if there's going to be any shipping or any romantic moment, I'm going to kill a lot of kids today. So, the court is officially in session for that. And as always, my darlings, as we do remember, the freebie officially is 4Kids are allergic to silence. Yeah, no, at this point, this is just like inevitable, so it's there. Also, I add another thing, which is friendship speeches. Because judging from Little Karibo and him literally screaming that there's going to be friendship speeches, I just added it in there just for funsies. Because Anzu always talks about friendship in the 4Kids dub. So it's like, ugh. So yeah, no, I just added it there for funsies. She's much better than the issue with the Ferris wheel. Absolutely, Daniel. Oh my fucking god. She sucks in the Ferris wheel. I'll forever quote that because Jesus Christ. So yeah, the rest of it is exactly the same. We also have the filler duel in this episode, so it's fine. Oh, Cat Honey, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. But yeah, my darlings, as always, before we start, even though we're already 45 minutes in, before we start today's episode, my darlings, the only way to support this channel, of course, is to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed, but you are subscribed, I know 100%, but still like this video, and QR code to my Boosty page is right here. My darlings, honestly, this is important. If you want to see what I do with GTC, right here. After all, I'm already posting 2 pages per month, and the quality of it, Oh, welcome, Vista. I was just talking about you, my darling. The quality of the pages is absolutely superb because Vista and Nox can confirm it. Once again, Vista and Nox, thank you so much for being my Boosty subscribers. You are the legends. So, if you want to start reading Yu-Gi-Oh! GGT before everybody else, go right here. Subscribe, enjoy even more than you can before everybody else. And also, cheers to all of you, my darlings, who are in the stream. I love you all so much. Let us have another beautiful episode reacting to 4Kids because 4Kids suck! So, cheers to all of you. Mwah! Love you guys all so much. Thank you for joining this live stream. And on this very positive note, let's go!
Yeah, alright, I'll call you as soon as I get home from work. Alright, hit the floor. Bye.
I don't know, but that's what it said it was.
Just great. There's rain after school.
Joey, we're on mop duty. What are you so happy about anyway?
Well, my sister Serenity's finally getting her eye operation, and it's all thanks to the $3 million that Yuugi won at Duelist Kingdom. She's gonna get her sight back again.
That's sweet. So when do we visit?
It's not that easy. My mom's gonna be there, and ever since Serenity and I were separated as kids, my mom and I haven't seen eye to eye.
Yeah! So I'll go without you. My only concern is whether or not Serenity likes me.
Don't get any funny ideas.
Tell me which hospital she's at, and I'll go visit sweet Serenity alone. You'd be a third wheel.
Yeah, Tristan! I'll send you to the hospital.
Taya!
Hey, how's it going, Yuugi?
Not so great. Actually, I need your help. And so does the spirit of the Millennium Puzzle.
Oh.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
You see, Taya, whoever it was that stole the puzzle seemed to know a lot about its past. That reminded the spirit how little he knows about it. But you can help. Hanging out with you might help him figure things out.
Sure, but how exactly am I gonna do that?
You always have great advice. Just talk to him.
What's the plan?
10 o'clock tomorrow at Domino Station! Thanks, Taya!
No problem. I just hope I really can help.
Okay. Okay, so what can I say? First off, yes, 4Kids are allergic to silence because even though students were preparing to leave, blah, 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 we had a lot of talking for no fucking reason. Okay, that's first. Second, as we know, in Japan, we literally have students who are cleaning up after themselves, right? Right, so for Joji and Honda to be on the cleaning duty, this is nothing new. But for American audience not explaining what the fuck they're doing, yeah, no, that wouldn't make sense. So honestly, this is where I'll be like, yeah, no, please explain why the fuck they're cleaning, but okay. Also, why the hell is Honda so freaking horny for no freaking reason, even though he's never seen Joshi's sister? Okay, fine. Why? God. Okay. And for Yuugi to be like, let's go on a date because the spirit of the Millennium Puzzle is asking you to go. Yeah, no, I really don't like it. I really don't like the setup. Yuugi's a manipulative little asshole. Again. At the very beginning. And I have it in the retro comments. Oh my god. I forgot Tristan really likes Joe. Yes, he does. This is the only episode I watch on repeat in Japanese because the content is great. Also, 4Kids ruined the date. Oh. Ah. Okay, yeah, no, my hopes went up. The setup stinks. Yep. It does. It really does. For Yuugi to be like, yeah, no, 10 o'clock tomorrow. Also, guys, as somebody who is a night owl, 10 o'clock for me is the time when I wake up and be like, coffee! I need coffee! Right now! But seriously, like, I don't know. I already have huge problems with this thing. Is Yuugi the villain? I mean, not yet. Is Honda acting creepy? Kinda. And the whole setup sucks? Yeah. So, for now, it's not on the bingo card, but for now, because of all the shtick that I've just witnessed, I'm taking away half of the kid. Like, seriously. Like, that was just, a huge, huge no. Guys, you see exactly what I mean, why I have problems with the setup at the very beginning. Once we'll watch the Japanese version real quick, but yeah, Oh no, honey, guys, when it comes to Anzu, like I told you guys, I liked Anzu at the very beginning of the chapters, but after the Ferris wheel chapter, I really did not like Anzu whatsoever. And then actually in this episode, she gets the character development, freaking finally. But like, it could have been so much better. Oh my god. Okay, guys, let's watch the Japanese version real quick.
おいジョヌチ、静香ちゃんの手術どうなった？ああ、遊戯のおかげで目の手術じゃ世界的権威とかって医者のいる病院に入院できてさ、もうすぐ手術なんだ。そん時は行くんだろ？わかんねえ。ほら、俺んとこ昔父ちゃんと母ちゃんが俺と静香を別々に引き取って生活してるからさ。何言ってんだよ。言ってやれよ。一緒に俺も行くからさ。なんでホンダが来んだよ。静香ちゃん、おめえに全然似てなくて可愛いじゃねえか。紹介しろよ。てめえ、やっぱりそういうことか。
Guys, once again, just look at the dynamic between Honda and Jonochi. Seriously, it is so different. Honda is not creepy as hell. Abso-freaking-lutely, there is nothing creepy about him. He's like, oh, you have a cute sister. Just introduce me, you know, as your awesome mate, you know. This is such a typical, I don't know, guy's behavior. But, like, for them to be actually discussing the whole thing about, yeah, the operation, how it's going to go, and that shtick. Honestly, again, this is the studio's decision to actually add this in because it was never implemented in the manga, because in the manga we actually had the operation was successful bit. But it is really, really fun that we actually have this moment between Jonochi and Honda, you know? And then Anza doesn't come off as annoying. That's another thing. Yes, honey, exactly, gal. Absolutely. You always like Anzu, that's good. Yeah, the typical teenage boys behavior. Exactly, Beast. That's what I'm talking about. This is such a normal thing. It's not coming off as creepy. Honda is not creepy. Boy, come on. You have a cute sister. Introduce me. Come on, you know. She's my age. Come on. Honestly, this is so goddamn cute. I don't know. But yeah, back to Anzu and Yuugi. What's the conversation that they are having?
Anzu,
遊戯
Anzu. あのさ、今度の日曜暇？実はさ、もう一人の僕が最近なんか元気なくてさ、僕にも何も打ち明けてくれないし、アンズと会えば元気出るかなと思ってさ。
もう一人の遊戯が
じゃあ僕じいちゃんの店の手伝いあるから。
ちょっと
日曜の10時ドミノ駅でね。
そんなの急に言われたって。
And that's what I'm talking about right here, because Anzu's like, wait a second, wait, what? Excuse me? Huh? She actually reacted to it. Okay, so to be honest, for Anzu to be like, yeah, no, this is a little bit weird. Why this morning? Wait, what? Again, she has much more personality in this, my darlings. Absolutely, she has much more personality. And for Yuugi to be like, yeah, no, like something is going on. I'm not sure. Can you be a gal and actually ask? You know? So honestly, this is nice. And this is where we are jumping into the manga. My darlings, grab your mangas right now. Volume 17. Let's go. So, we literally stopped on chapter 148. But the problem with 148 is that this is the chapter where Kaiba is testing his dual disc. So, what we're going to do, we're going to skip 148 and jump into 149 immediately. And just look at this page right here. You know? This is so ominous. Like, oh my god, like, this whole page. This is a huge setup. And this page right here, this is exactly what... Basically, the previous episode that we've discussed, episode 52, is talking about that Atem doesn't know who he is, right? And we've never had this conversation. And in this chapter 149, Atem is questioning, who am I? Where do I come from? Am I the evil intelligence that is living in this puzzle? Should I know more? If all the items are assembled, will I know more? But it's okay. If I don't do anything, it's okay. Everything will remain the same. And honestly, why he's saying this is literally because of Yuugi in the episode, chapter 147, where Yuugi was like, basically, don't leave me. I'm not ready. Please don't leave me. Don't go. I'll share your memories. Anything. Just don't freaking leave me. And that's why Atem is like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna search for anything. It's fine. It's whatever. And that's how the chapter starts. And we immediately jump into Yuugi getting ready and Anzu waiting for Yuugi, basically. That's how it is. That's how the chapter starts, basically. Because that whole scene that we saw, it was literally these two panels right here where Yuugi was like, my other self is not feeling okay. Can you just hang out with him for just a little bit? And Anzu's like, well, he's not feeling well. And, well, here I am, just waiting for him at the station, at the Domino station. So yeah, basically that's what this chapter is, and the first 2 minutes are non-existent in the manga. But honestly, this is so goddamn sweet, my darlings, that we actually have this moment. And again, Yuugi, he cares so much about Atem, especially at the very beginning, because after the whole duel with Pegasus and him discovering that he could be and probably is the soul from the Millennium Puzzle. He's the evil intelligence. Of course he would be upset and questioning it. And Yuugi almost lost Atem, so yeah. Again, my darlings, this is, like, if you actually had a friend like that you will do absolutely everything to never, ever, ever lose because he's such a huge part of you, this is where Yuugi is right now. This is his character development, and that is something that he must grow from and get to in Dark Side of Dimensions, as we discussed at the beginning. But yeah, my darlings. Anyway, let me just read the comments real quick. I really need to give it. Yes, honey, you should, gal. Honey, absolutely. You do. I see. One. Aw, okay. I need to know the true thing. Yeah. Yes, Daniel, you're absolutely correct. You're quoting it from the manga. Because Atem, he doesn't need to know the truth. That's what he's saying. He doesn't need to know the truth. It's fine the way things are. He wants to know. But it's okay. Because he is also thinking about Yuugi in this regard. Is it okay? Should he just disregard the want of knowing who he actually is? Or should he go forward? Should he take that step? So, honestly, even though this is a date episode, this is such a huge character development for Yuugi, even more for Atem, and even Anzu gets some love. So yeah, honestly, this is really fun. Okay, let's jump into the 4Kids verse. Let's see how they're going to F up Yuugi getting ready.
I have a feeling today is gonna be awesome. Now, if I can figure out what to wear, we can get out of here.
Tell me, Yuugi, what's this big surprise?
Well, if I told you, then it wouldn't be a surprise, now would it?
No, I guess not. But I still have many riddles to unlock. I don't have time for surprises.
Don't worry.
Huh?
What I've got planned's gonna help.
Huh? Wait, what?
How am I gonna help the spirit figure out his past? I mean, I know a little bit about the Millennium Puzzle, but I'm not sure there's anything I can tell him about it that he doesn't already know.
Huh?
This is way too much pressure.
Ready or not, Spirit, this is where you take over.
Hey, Yuugi! I'm not... You can't... This isn't a duel! Hello.
No! No! No, 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 no. No, no, no. First off, sip. Second... Okay, immediately, I'm not even fucking kidding right now. Wow, this was just abso-fucking-lutely terrible, okay? First off, we're doing talking without a breather because at this point, I'm not giving a single F about this. Second off, why the hell we have a random plot about Anzu explaining to Atem about the Millennium Puzzle for no freaking reason? This is such a random plot. So, it's 4Kids plot. Where is it? There you go. 4Kids plot for no effing reason. Then, we also, for no effing reason have 4Kids random jokes because Atem only comes out and changes the body. Well, he takes over Yuugi's body for a duel? This is the whole setup for Atem? Really? And because of that, I'm also going to say Atem is useless, so there you go. I'm not kidding, I am mad. That tiny little scene has made me kill about 4Kids. Guys, 4Kids, yes, Cat, thank you. 4Kids, so that's a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and goodbye. Wow! That was just bad. I expected a joke. I did not. Okay, even more. Yep. Thank you, Cat. That was just bad. No. Let me just remove this screen right here and switch to the Japanese version real quick. Because, no, we don't do this shit. No. Japanese version. Let's go. What does Yuugi say in this scene? We're going to discuss in the manga too, but what does Yuugi say?
What should I choose? 悩むな。どうしたんだ？急にめかし込んだりして。うん。だってこれからアンズと会う約束してるんだ。へえ、デートかよ。お前もやっとその気になったんだな。頑張れよ、相棒。とは言っても、僕じゃないんだけどね。
もう一人の遊戯とのデートか。遊戯はもう一人の遊戯を千年パズルの中にいる別の人格だって言ってるけど、私ってば何緊張してんのよ、もう。
あとは任せたよ、もう一人の僕。おい、どういうつもりだ。よ。
Oh my goodness! So, Yuugi is not keeping any secrets from Atem, that's first. I mean, they're literally sharing the same body. Atem would be like, oh, you have a freaking date with Anzu? Even though in the previous episode I told you that you should definitely go on a date with Anzu. After all, you dig her, she digs you. It's so good. Yeah, go for it. Come on. It's so goddamn freaking cute. That's first. Second, Yuugi to switch to Atem like that. This is just the animated edition, guys, because none of this shtick actually happens. Wait. It happens in the manga version. Nope, nothing. And since we are doing the manga version real quick, what does happen? So let me just go. We have the same thing. Yuugi cannot decide what he wants to wear. He cannot decide what accessory he wants to wear. And Atem is like, okay, so why are you dressing up, basically? You should choose the other one. And Atem, the little sassy king that he is, he's congratulating Yuugi and being like, yeah, no, oh, you have a date with Anzu. That's hilarious. Okay, go for it, basically. And Yuugi's like, yeah, no, it's not a date for me. And we also have this beautiful scene of Yuugi winking. And yeah, we're switching to Anzu right here. Another thing that we can notice, Anzu's actually wearing a skirt in the manga version. In the anime version, she's wearing shorts. So that is also an interesting fact that we have right here. She's having the flashback of Yuugi setting up the date, basically, that she has to meet the other Yuugi. And basically cheer him up. She doesn't know what she can do. It's early in the morning. And the next page, Atem is like, yo. And she's so goddamn nervous. She's like, good morning. She's like, good morning. Oh my god, that freaking guy just switched with me literally just now. Why the hell? I don't know, but yeah, here we are. Where do you want to go? So honestly, this is abso-freaking-lutely hilarious. And again, guys, for boys, maybe for American audience to say yo, it's like, oh, I'm a cool guy, so I'm just like, yo, honey, what's up? Ooh. For Japanese audience, honestly, it's like manly way of saying hi. So it's not a huge deal where he is like, yo, what's up? Hello. Yeah, I'm here. So for Japanese boy to say yo, it's not a huge deal. That's basically how men say hello. But maybe for American audience, for him to be like yo, yeah, maybe that there's a cool side to it. But yeah, Japanese, then that's fine. That's fine. He's basically just saying hello. And I'll just be like, oh, my crush is here. Good morning, Yuugi. Yeah, good morning. Why the fuck did he just switch with me? For no freaking reason. Why am I on this date? It's supposed to be his. So, Anzu, where do you want to go? I mean, we can try the tea shop. Yeah, sure, let's go there. I don't know. Basically, Atem in a nutshell on that page. But yeah, my darlings. Japanese or English, I love either way because it's literally you pulling a fast one on the Atem and Atem's being so confused. Again, guys, Atem being so confused on screen, this is the studio deciding to do the scene. Because he pulled a fast one on Atem before they even approached Anzu, basically. You know? So Atem was like, okay, so he switched with me and I'm supposed to go with her. Okay, fine, I'll play along. My partner, my best friend, my little brother says so. Apparently he's scared. So that's me checking her out, I guess. I don't know. Atem is so not interested in the date. It's actually hilarious. I do love Dan Green's delivery, though. Again, guys, the voice actors are doing their job. They know exactly what they're doing and how to deliver their lines. But we still have the 4Kids dialogue. So, for Atem to be like, I only come out during a duel? And I'm not my own person? Really? Really? So, Atem is only useful during the duels. Which is why, in our 4Kids bingo card, Atem is already useless. There you go. Look, that's my favorite scene. Don't be rough with it. I'm sorry, Kat. I'm really sorry, but at the same time, I'm not sorry. Because that's not my Atem, and that's not how Atem acts. And I will stand on a hill for that scene and for Atem to act the way that he's supposed to act. Okay, let's continue. 4Kids, let's go.
He seems to have a lot on his mind. I hope I can help. Well, here goes. Hey, check this out. Here's something we can do. The Ancient Egypt exhibit.
Ah, now that could be interesting, Taya.
Uh-huh. And check out this old stone. It has the same symbol as the Millennium Puzzle. Call me crazy, but this exhibit's gotta help answer some questions about your past. Or we could do something else instead. If you don't want to see the exhibit, it's totally up to you.
Please, you must forgive me, Taya. Lately, I feel like a stranger to myself. There are so many details about who I am and where I came from that I can't seem to remember.
Well, maybe we should start with the things that you do remember.
I know my origins lie in ancient Egypt, and I now reside within the Millennium Puzzle, but that's about all.
Yeah?
When Yuugi first put the puzzle together and our bond began, it was as if my spirit was reborn.
What do you mean by that?
Since that day, I've felt that I'm here for a reason. That destiny brought me to Yuugi to accomplish something of great importance. After the puzzle was almost taken away from us, that feeling began to grow stronger. Maybe the key to understanding why I'm here lies in my past.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I'm going through the same thing. My situation's not exactly the same as yours, but I'm not sure why I'm here or what my future holds either.
I see.
So for now, I'm just going to listen to my heart and see where that takes me. And my heart is telling me to become a dancer.
That's great, Taya. I always tell Yuugi to follow his heart.
And who knows, I may find out that dancing isn't for me, but I'll never know unless I try. I guess what I'm trying to say is, don't look at the unknown as your enemy. See it as an adventure. Alright, I totally just inspired myself. Let's go see what the world has in store for us today.
So where are we going now?
Wherever we're...
Uh-huh. Okay, I'm glad that there were no shipping happening for no fucking reason. I am not fucking happy about Anzu being like, what can I tell Atem about the Millennium Puzzle shtick that she's not supposed to know because that's not her artifact? Second, for Atem to be like, so yeah, I'm supposed to follow the plot. So, in this plot, I am supposed to question myself, even though before all of this, I've never questioned myself. And also, somehow, Yuugi's in the conversation of all of this. And, oh god, this is just, no. Oy. Just, oi, and just, I, and just, why, and just a character is ruined, and yeah, I'm done, and just a random explanation, there you go, because why the hell? This was just so random. We didn't have the setup. My darlings, that's the problem. We did not have the setup. In the Japanese version, we had all the setup for this scene to be honestly like, I don't know who I am. I want to know who I am, right? Right. We, in the 4Kids version, did not have the setup. And for Atem to be like, so, I don't know who I am, what I do whatsoever. And Atem be like, I don't know either, so let's go just do whatever. No, that's bullshit. We need the setup for both Anzu and especially for Atem to be actually questioning and actually asking these questions. So, no, huge no. So that's 2 right there. Second, Atem did not mention how Yuugi was actually, yeah, no. I'm just going to switch to the Japanese version real quick, and you'll see exactly what Atem did not mention. Boring, can I go home now? Absolutely. It may be different, but I think this is one of the dub's good scenes. Is it Galdo? I don't know. Boring, Overlord monologue. Absolutely. I do agree that the lack of the setup does make it a bit jarring and it feels like it mostly comes out of nowhere. Exactly, Gal. It does come out of nowhere. That's what I'm saying. If I didn't know the story and I've only seen the Japanese version gajillions of times and read the manga gajillions of times, and just now I'm reading the literally the Japanese version kanji by kanji, but what I'm saying, guys, is the problem is that if there is no setup, the scene does not pay off. In the Japanese version, the original version, we have the setup. So that's why once we'll play this scene right here, it will play off immediately. And also, guys, remember, Yuugi struggled to put on the correct accessory.
さっきから黙ったままでやりにくいな。あ、そうだ。ここ行ってみない？古代エジプト展。
え、なんでそんなところに？
ほら、このマーク、遊戯の千年パズルのと同じでしょ？ってことは、そのパズルはエジプトと何か関係があるかもしれないじゃない？あ、何か気に障った？
いや、あいつ今朝鏡の前で真剣にこれつけたりしててさ、何のためかと思ったら、あいつは人に気を使って自分の本音を隠しちまうところがあってな。
遊戯はあなたのこと心配してたよ。
人の心配してる場合かよ。自分が誰を好きかってこともわからなくなってるくせに。
え？
奴は俺と同じだってな。行き場所さえ迷ってる。今の俺とな。
行き場所？
俺は何者なのか、どこから来たのか、これから行くべき道さえわからない。
やっぱり今の遊戯はいつもの遊戯と違う人格なのね。千年パズルの中に住んでるっていう。
だけどそれでいい。今のままでいいんだ。
私だって自分の行き場所なんてわからないよ。みんなそうだよ。ほら、私ダンサーになるのが夢だって。学校出たらアメリカに渡るって前にも話したよね。
ああ。
こうしてる間にも確実にその時は近づいてくる。時間は限られてるんだよね。
大丈夫。アンズなら夢を実現できるさ。
自分でも夢の実現なんてそう簡単じゃないことは分かってるんだ。でも自分にちょっとだけでも可能性があるならそれを信じたい。行こう遊戯、街に出ようよ。行く場所なんかいくらでもあるってさ。
どこ行くんだよアンズ。
My darlings, what can I say? This right here, despite it being perfect, let's actually digest it basically dialogue by dialogue. Also, Fallen Honey, mwah, welcome to the stream, my honey. Welcome, 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 welcome. Love you, love you, love you. We are cooking the date scene already, and so many kids basically just died. Basically, YOLO, you only live once. Absolutely, Vista. But, so, we saw that Atem was questioning himself. Where he is, who he is, where does he come from? Is he the spirit? Is he not the spirit? We had this set up in the Japanese version, right? Right. And he's basically saying, especially after the previous episode where Yuugi and Atem, we're just going by the animated version, not the manga version, we're going by the animated version. Yuugi literally begged Atem to be like, don't leave me. Don't go, don't leave me, please. You can have all my memories, you can have everything. I don't care who you are, don't leave me. And Atem, without having the inner monologue that we had in the manga, is following this, right? He's also saying that what was missed when I discussed literally before I actually took away another kid, Yuugi has, I mean, he's been looking in front of the mirror and being like, okay, does this work? This doesn't work. So he was worried about other people. What's the perception of other people? How they will take them in? And most importantly, how will Anzu feel about how he will look? After all, Atem literally said that Yuugi doesn't say out loud who he loves. We're going by the animated version, not the manga version, again. But it is clearly stated right here. So there you go. Those who are loving Anzu and Yuugi shipping confirmed. There you go. But another thing that is happening. Atem is drawing the parallel of himself and Yuugi. Yuugi doesn't know how to go forward. He doesn't know how to go forward. What should he do? And this is where Anzu picks up and be like, I also don't know. I want to be the dancers. I want to be a dancer. I want to do this thing. I want to go to America after I graduate. Will this be the correct path? I don't know. But I want to risk it. I want to try. What about you? Are you willing to do it? Are you willing to risk it? You're not afraid, are you? That's the option that she's giving to Atem, basically. And honestly, that is Anzu's character development. Because she is risking it. Kind of. So, where we stopped in the manga. Let's go. So after Atem basically is like, yo, and she's like, good morning. He's like, good morning. Why the hell did he switch with me? You can do this, girl. Let's go get some tea. Okay, let's go to the shop. And there's awkward silence. And Anzu's super freaking nervous, and Atem is not talking. And Anzu is commenting on, oh, you have cool jewelry. Yeah, no, Yuugi just chose this stuff. I don't know what he's thinking about. And basically the whole dialogue that we just saw, that we saw in the Japanese version right here is almost the exact same dialogue, basically, that is happening. And the interesting thing is that Anzu actually doesn't say, let's go to an ancient Egyptian exhibit or whatever. She doesn't. She just shows the random magazines where they can go. And Yuugi, well, technically Atem, he comments on, like, I don't know who I am. Where do I come from? Where should I go? I really don't know. We can just go anywhere. And this is where Anzu's like, yeah, you know what? I also don't know what should I do? Where do I need to be? But you know what? I want to be a dancer. It's something that I want to do. And Atem compliments her on that. And she's like, yeah, maybe this one's the slightest chance that I might actually have. Maybe that might work. I don't know. And this is where she suggests, let's just go wherever, whatever the city takes us, basically. Let's follow our path. And for Anzu to actually disregard herself in this scene, because she has a huge crush on Atem. At this point in the manga, we know how much she really likes Atem. And for her to just disregard herself and be like, you know what? Yeah, no, I like him, but I want to know about him more. What makes him tick? Where he wants to go? What he wants to be? What is bothering him? So honestly, for Anzu to do that, that is a huge character development. And she's also thinking about the other Yuugi, how much he basically, well, not put himself through, but like how much he put into the planning of setting up this date, basically. You know? After all, we do know that he really likes Anzu. Yuugi really likes Anzu. But he really wanted for Atem to hang out with Anzu and to feel so much better. And again, because Yuugi is so freaking kind and so self-sacrificing in this way, you know? Not everybody is like that. And basically for his best friend to be like, yeah, no, go hang out with my crush. So you can feel better, you know? That sort of thing. So yeah. That's basically the manga version. Let's see what 4Kids are going to do. Also, this looks exactly like Ash Ketchum, hashtag Pokemon, I'm not sorry. Let's go.
We're inspired to go. Life's an adventure, remember?
Ha!
Look, Taya. Players can trade their Duel Monster cards here.
Congratulations! Today must be your lucky day. Let's go in and check it out.
These cards are both very powerful.
What cards?
He seems to be cheering up.
Ah, Light Force Sword. It's an excellent trap card, and a wise trade.
Excited, are we?
I guess you could say that, yes.
The next stop for us is the arcade. Wow, this place face is so big.
Go, Johnny! Johnny!
He's awesome.
Get your groove on. Work it now. You're the champion.
I wonder where Johnny gets his moves.
I don't care. I want to know where he got that hairdo.
Who wants the honor of being Johnny Step's next victim?
Some kind of dueling dance game?
Yeah, sounds like a blast.
You, girl in the pink, you feeling lucky today?
Why don't we ignore him and go someplace else?
This guy may have some flashy moves, Yuugi, but they're not flashy enough to scare me away.
What are you doing, Taya?
Having some fun. Come on, let's go.
We go when I say we go.
You know you demand, Johnny.
Let her know who's the boss.
Hey, why don't you back out now and save yourself some embarrassment?
You're the one who's gonna be embarrassed.
All right, you're gonna wish you never stepped on my stage. What do you say? Are you ready for me to step all over you?
Get a life, Johnny.
Now it's time to dance. Begin.
It's time to make some noise.
It's time this creep learned what real dancing's all about.
Snapping on the buttons.
Whoa, you two are off the hook. It's gonna be a photo finish.
Check her out. That girl's busting moves even Johnny can't do.
Maybe he's saving his best moves for last.
Time to break out my signature moves.
This jerk's cheating.
Really?
Hey, keep it clean, Johnny.
She's still beating him.
Steps is going down.
Whee!
Stupid machine, it must be broken.
Whoa, he's about to lose.
Johnny's
Oh, God.
bugging out.
That girl's just awesome.
And that's why I never played Dance Dance Revolution thing, because first off, I suck at this game. Second off, good God! You know, guys, like, you cannot usually F up a scene that was barely important, but it was metaphorical in a sense that did not need any dialogue whatsoever, and somehow 4Kids still effed it up. Before we watch the Japanese version real quick, I'm just going to do this with the 4Kids dialogue, because for fuck's sakes, no. Just a huge no. Just like no. Like no. That's not what Anzu was about. That's not what Atem was about. And more importantly, not what Johnny Steps was about. And he's a cheater in the animated version. So like, hello? How the hell do you make him more pathetic than he already is in the animated version? Okay, so Japanese version, let's go. Let me just remove the bingo card real quick. You'll see, guys, exactly what I mean. Speaking of which, Kat, how many kids did we lose? Can you actually type it down so I can hit the thing?
別にどこって決めなくてもいいじゃない。
へえ、こんなところにカード屋があったんだ。
知らなかった？最近できたのよ。
ふーん。
I totally forgot. Guys, another thing. Where is our random edit thing? Where was it? Making a powerful scene film. Man. Explain what's currently happening. A random screen edit. There we go. I totally forgot about that because, of course, 4Kids removed all the text. And honestly, yeah. That was your last number? Okay. So, guys, so far we have killed about 15, so that's 3 kids. 1, 2, 3. 3 kids have officially joined the Shadow Realm. Whoopsie daisy. But yeah.
入ってみる？
あ。どっちを買うか迷うぜ。
なんか今日一番楽しそう。
お、ついてるぜ。光の封殺剣か。いいカードだ。
やったじ
ゃん。相棒も喜ぶぜ。
次はあそこ行こう。あそこ。
おう。
ねえ、何やろうか。
いざ、その調子だ。ここらじゃステップジョニーは最強だな。
ヘイ次、俺に挑戦するやつは誰だ？
ダンスバトルゲームか。
へえ、面白そう。
お、彼女、俺とバトルかい？
あんなの相手にする必要はないぜ。
ダンスの挑戦だけは逃げられない。これだけは誰も私を止めらんないわ。
おい、アンズ。
大丈夫よ。よろしく。
いい度胸してんじゃねえの。彼女、可愛いじゃん。
ジョニーに食われんなよ。
ま、楽しく行こうぜ。手加減してやるからさ。
手加減なんかいらないわ。
そうかい。なら俺に負けたら今夜付き合いな。っていうかよ、それが目的で上がってきたんだろ。
頭きた。
ミュージックスタンバイゴー。
すげえぜ。ああ、ここまで2人ともパーフェクトなステップだ。こりゃジョニーといい勝負だぜ。汚ねえぜステップジョニー。いいぞ彼女。
やるな、ハンズ。
ミスだと？この俺が？おい、マジかよ。彼女すげえ。ジョニーがやばいぜ。あ、やべ。ステップジョニーに勝ちやがった。
Anyway, my darlings, so why this scene worked so well in the Japanese version? Like, first off, we had very, very, very cheating, unapologetic Johnny, because the moment that he saw that somebody can beat him, he was like, yeah, no, I'm just going to make sure that this girl, while I'm dancing, will lose 100%. Okay? Okay, that's first. Second, of course, Dance Revolution does not work this way. Like, hello? For obvious reasons. If anybody played this game, yes. But this is a way for Anzu to actually showcase her skills. Yeah, she is a freaking amazing dancer. And this was also a game. Again, this was a game. And if this is a dance game, of course, just like awesome, she's not going to back down from it. No. Maybe she will lose, maybe she will not, but this is something that this is what she's passionate about. So of course she's going to go for it. So this was a way to show to Atem that you should do what you need to do. You're passionate about it, go for it. And honestly, this was really, really, really cool to watch. So let me just jump into the manga real quick so we can draw even more parallels. So, the whole card shop, we saw that yes, Atem could not pick the pack because, I mean, after all, the card game packs look the same, right? Right, so he picked the pack and we got the Light Force Sword. And Atem being like, oh my god, my partner, Yuugi, is just going to love this so much. So once again, what is Atem thinking about? It's Yuugi. It's his partner. It's his host of the body. That's what he's mostly concerned about. After all, like, the first thought that you're going to have, my best friend loved this. So I'm just going to get that and present to him to see his reaction. I don't know, this is such a normal behavior for a lot of people. Like, whenever I see something that my best friend loves, I'm just like, mine, grab. That sort of thing, that's first. Then, yes, in the manga, we have this beautiful scene where Anzu's be like, oh, let's go to the arcade. Then we see the dance machine and Johnny steps being like, you girl, duel me, basically. And Atem being like, this is a dance game, right? You wanna duel him? Sure. And Anzu's being like, takes off her jacket? Oh, I will not back off from the challenge. No fucking way, bitch. Let me just dance you under the table. And yes, Johnny does say, you will have to go on a date with me if you will lose. And also, as a dancer, another thing that I really like, Anzu takes off her shoes, okay? That is a really awesome detail right here, because if I were to dance and pressing the buttons, I would actually, and I wear heels all the fucking time, I would not dance in heels on this freaking thing. Absolutely no fucking way. I would take off my shoes and dance barefoot if I had to. But this is a really interesting detail right here. In the animated version, we did not see her take off the shoes, so there was none of that. So Anzu is dancing basically her heart out, which is really, really fun. The crowd is so goddamn impressed with her and basically praise her. Abso-freaking-lutely. And Johnny actually doesn't cheat. In the manga, he doesn't cheat. He cannot keep up with Anzu. And she defeats him fair and square. And Atem, as a friend, is so freaking impressed with Anzu. He was like, wow, damn, my partner's crush is actually a really cool woman. I support that. I kind of wish we had more moments like these that play to other characters' strength. That's why we have the original manga, guys. Again, that's why I keep telling you guys. The Bible. The Bible. Sensei did not plan for all these panels, for all these stories, for nothing. We love the animated version. We love the animated so freaking much. I, as somebody who studied for animation, absolutely adore them. But I also know that studios will literally come in and be like, we need the runtime, okay? So they will add as much as they can. And if they have to do something with the merch, and if companies that sell the merch will come in and be like, you need to do this and this and this because we need to sell the toys? Yeah. Dark Side of Dimension. I get Dark Side of Dimension. But anyway, if we're talking about this episode, they need the runtime because this episode was literally done in like 10 minutes. If they didn't add anything, this was 10-minute episode. So, they needed to, unless they wanted to do the next episode. And the next episode was literally Kaiba's episode, where Kaiba was like, I developed a new dual disc. But he wanted to keep that for the next episode. So what did they need to do? They need to add the beginning scene. They need to add Johnny cheating. And we're gonna see Johnny dueling. For no freaking reason. But yeah, there you go. But yeah. Here we are. So, my darlings, as I was saying, does this episode so far in the 4Kids suck? I mean, it's not the most terrible. I haven't been screaming, but so far, it's not the best. A lot of the things, they're trying to follow the plot, but because they haven't set up the plot, it just comes out of the blue. And again, we still have the 4Kids dialogue, so... Okay, let's go. 4Kids.
That was so awesome! Did you see the look on Johnny's face? Hopefully getting beaten at his own game will shut him up for a while.
You were great today. You know, Taya, I've been thinking about what you said earlier.
Could you remind me exactly what it was I said earlier?
You said you were unsure about your life, too. And that when in doubt, you follow your heart. And my heart is now telling me that I must uncover the secrets of my origin, no matter where the search may lead me.
He's really determined to find out about his past. But I've got a bad feeling it's gonna lead him and Yuugi to more danger.
Oh, shut the fuck up!
I'm glad my advice could help ya. And just so you know, while you're out there searching for some answers, your friends will be right there by your side, searching along with you.
Thank you.
Huh? Boo! Do you two geeks mind if I step in?
Now what do you want from us?
I've humbly come down here to ask you for a second chance.
Second chance?
I'd have easily won if my leg hadn't cramped up. I think that you owe me a rematch.
Give it up.
I'll give you a rematch, but we'll duel my way.
What?
Stay out of this, porcupine head. This battle is just between me and the girl.
Taya, may I finish off your opponent?
Sure.
Porcupine head? Excuse me, your hair will never be remembered, but Atem's hair will ever be associated by the Duel Monsters game that has won the Genius record, okay? So shut the F up, Joni. Okay, so just for that joke, I'm taking away a fucking kid. And let's go.
Good, I'm not afraid of either of you. Name your game, you little freak.
The game is
Fuck
Duel
off.
Monsters, and if you lose, you're never to bother Taya again.
Fine. Only if I win, the girl will have to go out on a date with Johnny Steps.
Oh, now!
Challenging Johnny Steps to a duel was a huge mistake. You two losers have no idea who you're dealing with.
If they are losers, then why the fuck are you challenging them to a duel? I'm fine. I'm calm. I'm very calm. I'm mad. I'm really mad. I'm seriously. What was that about not yelling yet? Yes, cat! I wasn't yelling just yet, and now I'm fucking yelling! Fuck! Okay. As I was saying, bingo card. Excuse me. Bingo card. Right there. So, I literally kept this for as much as I could, but the dialogue that changes and ruins the original message, that's right there. I just no. Second, making a powerful scene feel meh. That's right there. Just because, wow. Just wow. Again, this was... I'm skipping ahead of myself. But this was for Atem to being like, well, I maybe should do this, but I don't know if this is the correct decision, you know? And Atem being like, yeah, I might lose you. And I really want to get into your pants. But this is the correct decision that you might be doing for yourself. And for Yuugi, but mostly for yourself. I'm completely disregarding myself in this case, but yeah, it's something that you should be doing. So yeah, the original message is meh at 100%. Just wow. And the stupid ass joke of Atem's hair not being iconic enough. Seriously, guys. I mean, we've never been in Japan, right? Right. But the moment that Japanese people see Yuugi's hair, they immediately think of, Yu-Gi-Oh! They don't think about Jada's hair, or Yusu's hair, or Yuma's hair, or anybody's hair at this point. The moment that they see Atem, they're like, that's Yu-Gi-Oh! Woo! So Atem's hair is too fucking iconic. So do not make fun of Atem's hair. Also, L'Oreal because he's worth it. Hashtag Little Karibo. But... And if Johnny Steps really wanted Anzu to date him or go on a date with him, why the hell didn't he suggest it in the first place? And now he, like a stalker, followed her and be like, okay, so you lost to me. So I'm just going to challenge you to another game, and this time you are definitely going to go out with me and maybe do something else. And seriously, that looks creepy as hell. I mean, if she owed it to him in the first place, yeah. But in the English version, to be like, no. So honestly, this is creepy. For Johnny to stalk her and be like, go on a date with me? That is fucking creepy. Ew. Just, no. Ugh. No. So, there's that.
楽しかった100円ポッチのゲームでも自分の夢にちょっぴり自信ついちゃったりするもんだね
自分の夢かだがそんなもの追い求めなければ今のままでいられる
あなたは本当にそれでいいと思ってるの
俺は自分自身のことを知りたい本当の自分の行くべき場所を知りたいだが今のままならあいつの心の中にずっといてやれるあいつもそれを願っているから
遊戯はもう一人の遊戯を気遣って本当は私だってもう一人のあなたにずっといてほしいでもたとえ心が二つあってもあなたが向かい合うのは自分自身の心だよだから自分の心に正直でいて
Another thing, guys, that I just thought about was that Atem is an active character. 4Kids' version of Atem is such a passive character. He is literally letting the plot happen to him. Why? Because he wants something, but he doesn't pursue it unless somebody else pushes him, unless Yuugi pushes him. But the Japanese version, the original version, Atem's like, yeah, I want to know, but I'm thinking about somebody else, my partner, my best friend, my little brother, basically. Yes, it is straight from the manga, absolutely, word for word at this point. But again, Atem is an active character, and he's supposed to be. He's the main character. He's supposed to be active. But once again, this is showing me that Atem in the 4Kids version is such a passive character. And you don't want passive characters. Like, guys, if you are writing your own stories, you do not want a main character to be fucking passive. Like, no. Absolutely not. A plot letting happen to your main character. This is such a Gary Stu, Mary Sue garbage right there. I'm not even kidding. You do not want this shit. If you want your main character to be appealing, you need him to actually act. He wants something, he needs something, he makes the action. Don't make him mope around and let the plot happen to him. Abso-fucking-lutely not. That's first. Second, Johnny Steps.
おい勝ち逃げは許さねえぜ。
もう勝負はついたでしょ。
なら今度はデュエルで勝負をつけようぜ。
デュエル？
デュエルで負けたら諦めてやるぜ。出なきゃ俺と付き合いな。
あのね。
はん。付き合ってやるぜ。俺でよければな。
え？
てめえは関係ねえ。彼女の前でいいとこ見せようってのか。
俺に任せてくれないか。
うん。
まあいい。どっちにしても彼女は俺のもんだぜ。
ただし、俺が勝ったら二度とアンズの前に姿を現すな。
ああ、ストリートデュエル400戦無敗のこの俺に勝てたらな。
Oh, 400 street duels. Seriously? I'll wipe the floor with you and see my reflection. Seriously, guys. This is showing Atem's confidence. And he's also asking Anzu for permission. Is this okay? You sure you didn't want to do him? Okay. I'll be the big man and take this from here. Atem is super freaking manly, and he's being respectful to Anzu. That's another beautiful thing that was added in here. Even though this freaking duel that is freaking happening right here, it's a filler. But for Atem to be acting this way, this is absolutely gorgeous. And for Johnny Steps to being like, yeah, so I lost, but I'm willing to bet another game on this. Also, I am this unbeatable champion, apparently. Maybe he's like, yes, Sean, Fallen, exactly. Maybe he's lying, maybe he's not lying. We don't know, we kind of don't care. But for Johnny to be like, so, do me, you gorgeous little thing, or not. Let's see who is the best. Either way, I am going to pay for absolutely everything because I'm a Japanese man, and that means that I am paying for everything. But it's actually another thing because he's Japanese, he's going to pay for everything. But for Johnny Steps being so persistent and actually trying to, not in the 4Kids way, to be go creepy and stalking him, here he's like, you win, we will definitely go 100%. If not, I will back off 100%. Oh, so you're this guy who wants to duel me? Okay, fine, but I'm still unbeatable. I don't know who you are, but I am unbeatable, and I will take her on the date. Mind your own business, but I will take her on a date. So there's like a whole different dynamic that is also happening. So 4Kids version, extremely creepy. Original version, still creepy, but not to that degree. Like, he's still acting like a guy? But, I don't know, like, he's a typical club guy that I would see. Like, whenever I go to clubs and shit, and that has been, I don't know, last year, honestly, I went to a karaoke club with my girlfriend. And by girlfriend, I mean my very best friend, who is a girl who I've known since college, so that's about a decade at this point. But, like, we had so many times where guys would try to interact with us and be like, oh, so, you're single, I'm single, let's get to know each other. Yes, but, that's me reacting. What can you offer me, my mate? Can you beat me in a duel? Can you beat me in the game? Can you actually do something where you can beat me at? If not, then you can literally show yourself to the door. I don't know, that's just basically my response. Whenever a guy's trying to introduce himself to me, the first thing that I'm literally asking and be like, okay, if you're this hot shit, prove it, my mate. If you were just talk, then you can just show yourself to the door and find some naive little girl. And a lot of Russian men are just talk and none of the spice, so ooh. So, for Johnny to being like, okay, yeah, I am going to be this guy and I'm going to prove it to her. Okay, fine, prove it. And Johnny actually falls through and he tries to prove it by dueling Atem. There you go. So, let's quickly jump into the manga real quick. And honestly, this is almost sad because... So, Anta's basically saying that she enjoyed the duel, that this was fun, and Atem literally word for word says exactly like, he doesn't know where he's come from, what he's supposed to do, but maybe, just maybe, he needs to do this. And this is where I said that Anzu disregards herself and being like, yeah, go for it. You can do this. This is what must be done. You want to go to see who you are? Go for it. So, this is basically Anzu actually sacrificing herself, what she wants. And she really, 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 really wants to get into the Pharaoh's pants, but she's putting him before her. And yeah. And that's where Atem gets the courage to actually go to the museum. And this is where we're going to leave the manga off for quite a while because, oh my god, we're not touching that because of the whole freaking duel right there. So, let's go on to the English version of the duel. Then, after the commercial break, we're going to jump into the Japanese duel real quick. But yeah.
You're the one who's going to lose.
You listen up, punk. Johnny doesn't lose. Hey, you may think you beat me today, Taya. But that was only because of a freak accident.
Taya defeated you fair and square.
Believe what you want to believe, tough guy.
All right, it's about time you learned your lesson steps.
Let's duel! Why don't I start off this show? Sonic Maid in attack mode! This maid's gonna clean your clock!
Or so you say. Not bad. I summon Celtic Guardians! Attack! Destroy Sonic Maid with your steel sword!
It looks like you just got lucky, dude. But I wouldn't let it go to your spiky head. This duel just started. I'll make an even bigger splash when I play Water Omotics in attack mode!
That card? Just what is Johnny up to?
What? Is something wrong?
It's strange. Every duelist knows a strong deck needs cards that support each other. But Johnny's monsters seem to be all over the place. If you think you can win by throwing random monsters against me, you're sadly mistaken.
Ooh, I'm quaking in my boots!
Okay, guys. No offense, but no. Monster sound effects. Fuck it. I'm just like, nope. I'm done. It's right here. Just no. No. Seriously, Celtic Guardian sounds like a freaking dinosaur? For fuck's sakes. Like, just no. And it's not even... Okay. Let's just finish this turn right here. Real quick. And then we'll jump to the Japanese version.
Maybe your puny brain can't figure out my plan. If you've even got a brain.
Talk all you want. We'll see who wins in the end. I choose to end my turn without playing a card.
Spirit of the Harp in defense mode! Along with a magic card, Chorus of Sanctuary! My little cherub friend increases the defense power of my Spirit of the Harp by 500 points! And that's music to my ears!
Maybe Johnny's a far better...
No, Yuugi not talking in Atem's brain. Fuck off. I'm gonna take away a kid from that. Seriously. Okay, so... Guys, you're going to see exactly what I'm going to mean in exactly just a little minute, because that awful coloring that literally just happened, and you will see it immediately. Oh my god!
お前はなぜ踊るんだ？決まってんだろ？モテるからだよ。ま、いい女を捕まえるためだな。
そのダンスに自分の夢をかけてる者もいる。お前にアンズの夢は怪我させない。
青いことぶっこいてんじゃねえ。
お前に本当のダンスは踊れない。行くぞ、デュエル。俺。
As I was saying, the original message has been completely thrown out the window. What Atem cares about in this duel is to fight for Anzu and for Anzu's dream. Johnny Steps is literally the corporation talk right there. Who is just like, yeah, no, I'm doing this for fame, for money, for profit. I'm basically a TikTok dancer who is just doing this for the views. There you go. For the likes, I am a Tide Pod eater, basically. So, this already sucks. That's first. Second.
俺の先行で行くぜ。乙女を攻撃しろ。ターン終了だ。
俺のターン。よし。俺はこいつで勝負だ。エルフの剣。バトル。エルフの剣で乙女を攻撃。
女に剣を向けるなんて、たくひってえやつだぜ。俺のターンだな。 俺の可愛い水の踊り子ちゃんを攻撃表示だぜ。
なんだ、ただのファンデッキか。
ファンデッキ？
ああ、勝つためのデッキというよりも自分のテーマ、趣味で構成されたデッキのことさ。
へえ。
あいつのは差し詰めミュージシャンデッキといったところだな。
あんましなめてると。
As I was saying, this is the edit that I'm talking about. So, if we just bring back our little bingo card right here. Monster edit and sensors. If we saw in the English version, the Little Mermaid, for some fucking reasons, has horrible blue scales or whatever that was. Like, Jesus Christ, just, I don't know. I dropped the blue in the background right here, or just whatever, I don't know, from the cape. Why the fuck did you choose, have you chosen royal blue for no freaking reason? Like, wow. Okay, thank you, honey. Yeah, no, that just sucked right there. Okay, that's second.
痛い目見るぜ。これからソウルフルなデュエルを見せてやる。たっぷりとな。
見せてみろよ。お前のソウルをな。俺はこのままでターン終了だ。
ハープの精を守備表示。さらに魔法カード聖域の歌声。このカードの効力は守備モンスターの守備力を500ポイントアップさせる。ターン終了だ。
あいつどうしようもないやつだと思ったが、デッキの組み立て方を見るとデュエルに関しては案外素直な性格に見える。だがデュエルはデュエル。そろそろ決めていくぜ。ステップ。
Okay. Now, let's keep in mind what the Japanese Atem has said. Because I know for a fact that 4Kids are going to ruin it. Abso-fucking-lutely, they're going to ruin it. There is no fucking mistaking it whatsoever. Honestly, it's either going to be Yuugi explains the plot just because, or he's just going to be the villain, because we are literally dueling right now. And again, as you can see, Atem makes an assumption about Johnny, right? And then he's like, wait, no, not quite. Maybe I made the wrong decision. Let me see what's up. That's another thing about Atem. Yes, by first impression, you can make the judgment. But then, by who this person is, how he acts, and in Atem's case, how he duels, you can actually make the judgment. Maybe it was a fun deck. Okay, whatever. But maybe there's something else. So Atem not doing what he usually does, attacks, destroys, and defeats. He, in this case, wants to study Johnny. So that's an interesting thing, and that's what the studio has done. So, let's see what 4Kids will do. And will Atem actually be like, oh no, Johnny's actually an interesting opponent, let me study him.
Better duelist than I've given him credit for. With Spirit of the Harp in defense mode, it's harder to take down his life points. But he still made one mistake, and it's gonna cost him.
Ready, Johnny Steps? Because it's time for you to face the music. I summon Curse of Dragon in attack mode. Incinerate Water Emotics with your Dragon Flame.
Oh,
I just messed up! I forgot to switch her into defense mode!
Johnny doesn't even know who he's up against.
So far, you're hitting all the wrong notes.
Don't worry. I'm just tuning up for the grand finale. But first, a surprise guest! Witch of the Black Forest in defense mode!
What's Johnny planning to do now?
But there's more to come, Duel fans! I activate my polymerization card, using Witch of the Black Forest and Lady of Faith together to create a whole new rock and rollin' entity better known as the Musician King! How about playing a little lullaby for Celtic Guardian?
No, my Celtic Guardian!
I guess your Celtic Guardian wasn't a big fan of the electric guitar. I promise the music will be much more romantic on our date, Taya. I'll just lay this card face down on the field, ending my turn. Make your...
No, don't make any fucking moves because lay down face down immediately goes to the category of defensive mode, accessory card, and blah 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 blah. Immediately. That's first. Second, okay, can someone explain what that fusion... That fusion still makes no sense. It doesn't. Guys, seriously, it fucking doesn't. In the Japanese version, it's made 0 to no sense. In the English version, it made even less sense. And I'm not even fucking... Oh, thank you, cat. And I'm not even fucking kidding. This just, like... I mean, I guess he needed the dark monster and then the music monster and then there we go and that's why. I don't know. Like I said, guys, this is a studio duel, so a lot of the shtick does not make sense. So... And also, why would he summon this monster while Atem has Curse of Dragon on the field? Why? True, but that fusion is legit. Yeah, in a way it is legit, but like... But yeah. But also, guys... No offense, I love you all, but yeah, no, Yuugi's the villain. I'm not sorry. I'm absolutely fucking not sorry. Like, no. Seriously, Yuugi's still talking in Atem's head for no fucking reason, saying the bullshit that he's saying for no fucking reason. And also talking down on his opponents for no fucking reason. Like, no. He is the villain. That's why... Thank you, cat. That's why I am not surprised that little Karibo literally made Yuugi the main fucking narcissist of the show. Like, legit. This makes sense. I, as a person who only watched the Japanese version, found it hilarious. It's like, oh my god, the most empathic and caring and lovable character of Yuugi is a narcissist. That is hilarious. Seeing the 4Kids version, oh my god, this makes so much fucking sense. Like, wow. So yeah, there you go. Japanese version. Let's go.
お前のショータイムは終わりだ。カースト・オブ・ドラゴン攻撃表示。行くぞ。バトルヘルブレイン。しまった。守備表示にすんの忘れてたぜ。
どこまでいい加減なやつなの？
自慢のソウルはどうしたんだ？まだまだ。俺のステージはこれからだぜ。行くぜ。黒木森のウィッチを守備表示。何？ファンデッキじゃなかったのか。ここでこいつを使うぜ。魔法カード融合発動。
黒き森のウィッチとハイプリンセスを手札融合。ミュージシャンキング召喚。バトルでエルフの剣士を攻撃するぜ。エルフの剣士がミュージシャンキングの魂のギターについてこれるかい。これで彼女との楽しい一夜が近づいてきたぜ。俺は最後に1枚カードを伏せてターン終了だ。
頑張って遊戯。
俺のターン、カースオブドラゴンでミュージシャンキングを攻撃。
かかったな。トラップ発動。
何？
Well, we're going to see what that trap card is in just a little bit. But as we saw in the Japanese version, how does Atem react? He's like, wait, so I had this assumption. It didn't prove me correct. So Johnny is a little bit different from what I thought. Right? Right. And also, again, because this is Japanese, Johnny is implying that he's going to have a very fun time with Anzu, if we know exactly what I mean. Plus 18 rating immediately. But, my darling, so... Honestly, once again, in the Japanese version, it makes absolutely sense. In the 4Kids version, it does not. So here we guys are. And since, once again, we have literally Yuugi, who is controlling Atem, even though Atem has taken over Yuugi's body, but still Yuugi is... Guys, just think about... Oh my god, I just opened a Pandora box right there. So, Atem was the one who was on date with Anzu, right? But it was still Yuugi who is thinking in Atem's head, right? So... Yuugi knew exactly what was happening during the date, right? So, whatever decision Atem made, that was Yuugi who originally made this decision because he influenced Atem to make this decision, just like how he's influencing Atem to play whatever card during the duel, right? Right. So... what's the point of switching with Atem if it's still Yuugi who is in control? There is the Pandora box right there. So, my darlings, whenever you be writing a character for your series, think about these possibilities that one... Russian girl, okay, maybe not Russian, but one very, very perfectionist, writing-esque, manga-esque, artist-esque girl will be digging into the lore and seeing all the plot holes in your story, will be asking you the questions that you cannot answer when you be making the bullshit that you have been making. So yeah, you're welcome. Also, guys, why I'm asking these questions, because again, as a teacher, and I literally ask the questions. Okay, so my students, you've decided to do this. Why? And I've done this with all of my kids. Whenever they were writing their script, their story, their basically whatever. As a teacher, animation teacher, art teacher, and English teacher, I was always asking these questions. Okay, why, and why? You know? Because when it comes to writing the story, can you justify, can you explain what is going on? Does this make sense? Yada, yada, yada. So, just with 4 kids, I'm also over here like, okay, why did you do this? How does it play in the long run? So, Yuugi basically spied on the date between Atem and Anzu. So, he's the biggest creep in this fucking series. Can we close that box, please? I'm sorry, Kat. I'm so sorry. Big Pandora box unless Yuugi only joined in the duel. Unless? But then Yuugi, Atem never thought in his head throughout this whole time. Because Yuugi never gave him the opportunity. So, it is very, very fucking possible that Yuugi was literally present throughout this whole thing! Yuugi's basically Big Brother at this point. Exactly, Kat! So who needs saving? Who is teaching who? Basically, Yuugi is the god in this freaking universe and everybody's glazing him. And Atem is just there to look pretty! Atem is useless! There you go! Honestly, just for that, I want to take away Kid. Atem is there to just look pretty and be passive. Yeah, guys, I'm taking away Kid. Fuck it.
Your move!
Curse of Dragon! Fire your flame and silence the Musician King!
You fell into my trap! I totally played ya!
A trap?
Time to crank up the volume with Metal Morph, which transforms Musician King into the punk-rockin' Heavy Metal King! His attack and defense points climb up to the top of the charts! Play the dragon a couple of riffs.
Caw, bitch, I'm a dragon.
Pathetic. Looks like you're nothing but a one-hit wonder.
Could Johnny actually win?
Giant Soldier of Stone in defense mode!
You can't really expect that boulder to stop my Heavy Metal King, especially not with Metal Morph. It increases his power with every attack. I think this next song is going to be just a tremendous smash! And kick it!
The spirit's in major trouble!
Why don't...
First off, what spirit? Anzu also fuck off, and third off, wow! Where is this? Where? I need to have, okay, I do have it, thank God. Oh my, okay. Explain what is currently happening on screen. G. Louise Anzu. It's like we didn't fucking know that Atem could be in major trouble, even though he's not. He just lost a couple of life points. Wow! For fuck's sake! Okay, we got to the screaming mode. Guys, we officially hit the screaming mode where I am screaming at the stupidity that is currently happening. God! Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. I'm pissed. I'm pissed, and I'm almost out of my drink. Okay, I am officially out of my drink. Yes, thank you, Kat. 3.5 out of 20. You know, I love the musical jokes and puns, but I cannot handle these jokes. Yeah, not just you, honey. Seriously, 4 kids, jokes, quips, and puns, and the stupidity that we keep on seeing. Guys, you know what? Let's just take away another half of the kids. I mean, that half of that has been running around since the beginning of this episode for just those stupid-ass musical jokes. Let's just take away his legs and just move along. Seriously. Just, no. Honestly, this is stupid. Just imagine you were serious about dueling and you had a musical deck. And you stupid assly make jokes while dueling for no fucking reason? Ah! You're welcome, Cat. You're welcome. We got 4 quarters. Yeah. Oh my god. Like, long time ago, when I was a tiny little bebe, I learned how to play the piano. And right now, me being my 28-year-old self, don't know what is musical grammar and the notes and shit and how to actually press the piano correctly because that died literally when I was 8. So I cannot imagine how painful it is for people who actually play a musical instrument and hear these jokes. Alvin has been bothering me as of late. Okay, but in my defense, you have to redeem points. Yeah, Cat. Yeah. Oi. But yeah, just... I cannot imagine for the people who actually play the instruments and have to listen to this nonsense. My musical brain is literally in the metal and hearing that horrible metal coming out of that guitar. That's the only thing that I'm hearing. The Japanese version actually has a normal electric guitar. But yeah.
このカードでミュージシャンキングはヘビーメタルキングへとパワーアップするんだぜ。悪魔のキスをくれてやる。これでお前のバロモンスターはなくなったぜ。
あいつもしかして強いの？
岩石の巨兵を守備用事。ターン終了だ。
おめえ偉そうなこと言ってた割に弱いじゃねえか。今度は俺のターンだ。言っとくがメタル化の効果は攻撃力のアップだけじゃない。行くぜヘビーメタルキングよ。悪魔のキスで岩石の巨兵を蹴散らせ。
岩石の巨兵まで。
攻撃されたモンスターの攻撃力の半分がメタル化したモンスターの攻撃力にプラスされるってことぐらい分かっているぜ。俺のターンブラックマジシャンを攻撃表示でしょ。
And we're going to end it here where he summons in the attack mode because oh my god, for Johnny to be like, oh my god, you are all talk and no action. You actually don't do shit. That is honestly hilarious when you think about it, guys. Seriously, we know who Atem is, right? Right. He is the one who won the Duelist Kingdom, right? Right. He and Yuugi won the Duelist Kingdom. And then we have this guy who is like, you have no skill. It's honestly the most hilarious thing that I've ever seen. And it is something that they could have actually played off in the 4Kids version, but they fucking didn't. So in the end, this duel is all boring because Yuugi is actually don't do shit. He's just like, oh no, this duelist sucks. He's actually don't do shit. And then Johnny's like, oh, I guess I'm just going to summon random monsters and there you go. And then Yuugi's still like, ha. It's like he doesn't know who the real king is. Exactly, Vista. Is it the AC/DC or Black Sabbath? I bet he's the AC/DC. Seriously. But seriously, my darlings, that's the fun bit about it. Johnny doesn't know who he's dueling. Because Atem, he's still not popular. They don't recognize him whatsoever. So he thinks that he's basically dueling just a random guy that he has been dueling on the street. And as Johnny said, he has won 400 duels. So for Johnny, this is just like another random guy who's just talking up his ass, basically. And Atem, since he has been dueling so cautiously, like, that's exactly what he's showing. And that's why this duel is so goddamn cool. And, oh my god, again, this is showcasing Atem, who he is. And we get to see Johnny just a little bit more, you know? I don't know, guys. But then we have the 4Kids version who are doing stupid puns, quips, and jokes for no fucking reason. Let's just wrap up this duel. Honestly, I'm done with 4Kids. I'm just tired and I'm done.
Don't you just give up already, loser? None of your monsters can jam with my heavy metal king.
I call forth Dark Magician! Attack, Heavy Metal King!
The fun just never ends! With Metal Morph's effect, Heavy Metal King's attack strength is greater than Dark Magician's!
Johnny, your ability to miscalculate is uncanny.
Say what?
Your overconfidence renders you blind! Dark Magic Attack! Your Heavy Metal King has been shattered.
Impossible! Because Metal Morph raises Heavy Metal King's attack power!
You're almost correct, Johnny, but you left out one rule. It's true Metal Morph increases your attack power, but only when your monster attacks. But since my monster attacked, Heavy Metal King didn't receive the power bonus, leaving his attack strength less than that of the Dark Magician. Metal Morph is a powerful card when used correctly, but maybe you should have read the instruction manual first. I've put an end to your musical mayhem.
But that just isn't fair! You must have cheated! Tell me your name!
Just call me Yuugi.
Wait just a second, that name sorta rings a bell! There's no way! Not the same Yuugi who defeated Pegasus in Duelist Kingdom! That can't be you!
I see that my name struck a chord. It's time to finish this duel, and it's your move, Johnny!
Just forget it! I can't hang with you! I'm out, man! I'm a dancer, not a duelist!
Then what the hell did you actually tell him? Yeah, no, bitch, let's duel! If you're not a fucking duelist! Do I have anything in here? Like, anything? I don't! You know what? For that stupidity, I'm taking away another fucking kid because, wow! I'm not a fighter. I'm just going to punch you in your face. Kapow! Does that count? Seriously! No! Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Also, Atem's line right there. Atem's line. It's just a random Yuugi. Guys, just imagine. I am... Okay, guys. Just for funsies. Yuugi, if we translate it from the Japanese, that means game. So basically it's like, I'm game. Right? Right. So... Marlene, I'm okay, honey. I'm just pissed. If we actually don't have the name and the last name or whatever, it's just like... And then Johnny for being like, I'm not a duelist, but apparently I know that you're the one who defeated Pegasus for no fucking reason, even though I'm not a duelist. Really? It just doesn't work. Again, it doesn't work. Why are you contradicting yourself? There's guys, whenever you'll be writing your characters, please do not try to contradict yourself in literally the next 5 minutes or something. Good God, this sucks. This honestly really sucks. Okay, Japanese version real quick. Let's go.
召喚ブラックマジシャンでヘビーメタルキングを攻撃バカが忘れたのかこっちはメタル化の効果があるんだぜブラックマジシャンは自滅だ
お前何か勘違いしていないか
何
メタル化の効果のことさヘビーメタルキング
撃破なぜだなぜメタル化の効果が発動しねえんだよ
このカードを装備したモンスターが攻撃した時相手の攻撃力の半分を装備モンスターの攻撃力にプラスつまりヘビーメタルキングが攻撃する時ブラックマジシャンの攻撃力の半分を自分の攻撃力にプラスできるが攻撃を受ける時はその効果が発揮されないため攻撃力は元の2050のままだったということさうかつだったなステップジョニー
そんなのありかよてめえ何者だ名を名乗れ
遊戯武藤遊戯だ
その名前どっかで聞いたことあるようなまさかデュエリストキングダムでペガサスを破った男あの遊戯か
このゲームにかけるソウルなら誰にも負けないつもりだぜさあお前のターンだ
やめたデュエリストキングになんかかなうわけねえだろ
あんたそうやっていつも自分から
And there you guys go. Atem literally called himself using his partner's name. Even though he knows at this point this is not who he is. But he needed to clarify who he inhabits, basically. But that's the name that he has chosen. His partner's name. Yuugi. Muto Yuugi. Not just some random name. Oh, yeah, no, I'm a John. Random John. This John. A guy John. You know? That's first. Second, since Johnny literally asked for a duel, that means, in the Japanese version again, that means that Johnny actually knew about dueling, right? Right. So, he would actually recognize Yuugi's name, Muto Yuugi. He would actually recognize it, right? So, for Johnny, it would be like, wait, I am dueling the guy who actually won the first place in the Duelist Kingdom? Oh, fuck, I'm believing. And in the 4Kids version, we did not have that because apparently that guy is a dancer and not a duelist. Yeah. Also, ask someone to proofread your work to highlight mistakes, unlike JQ. Yep, pretty much, Daniel, pretty much. You definitely need somebody to actually proofread your work. I'll have Johnny didn't recognize him, like... I mean, at least apparently not. And Yuugi beat Kaiba. Guys, remember that in the Duelist Kingdom, the duelists actually who were dueling in the Duelist Kingdom did not know that Yuugi actually beat Kaiba, even though they knew that he beat Kaiba because he apparently beat Kaiba, and there was a rumor that he beat Kaiba, even though that he didn't beat Kaiba because a lot of the people didn't know that he beat Kaiba. Yeah, that was the thing, as we remember. It was stupid, and I called it out at the very beginning. And it's still stupid to this day! Oh my god. So yeah, there you go. Enjoy. Also guys, no offense to all of you, but I really want to do this one right here. Yuugi comes up with the plot just because. Because if it is Yuugi who is the one who is controlling Autumn's body, and who literally said that, yeah, no, you just call me by my first name, even though apparently there could be, I don't know, 100 Yuugis at this point, but yeah, no, just call me by my name. I really want to check this, but it was still in Autumn's voice, so I'm not sure that we should. But guys, what do you think? Should we or shouldn't we? Yes, because logic, and also that everyone knows that Yuugi beat Kaiba, but we saw in the first season that there were a lot of people that didn't know that Yuugi beat Kaiba, even though Yuugi beat Kaiba, even though some people actually called that Yuugi actually beat Kaiba and they could actually recognize him, while other people couldn't recognize him. That he actually beat Kaiba, maybe that maybe he was cheating, or maybe he wasn't cheating, and there was a whole shtick about it. We literally screamed throughout the whole thing in the previous season about it. But yeah, guys, should we actually check mark this? Because I really, 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 really want to. But it's up to you, my darlings. Should we? I say do it so we can have Yami no game. Okay, Kat, I guess I'm going to do it. Guys, the first Yamino game is here. Because again, even though it's Atem who is in control of the body, as it was established, it was still Yuugi who is in Atem's head. So honestly, yeah, there you go. And seriously, guys, what I also think, because... Thank you, Kat. Yeah, 1 out of 20. Guys, what I also think, if Atem is in control of Yuugi, well, his own body, but while Atem is controlling the body. So Yuugi is basically spying on everything that Atem is doing. Right? Right. So, Atem could actually never, ever, 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 ever do without Yuugi knowing what's going on. Right? Right. So basically he's invading Atem's privacy. And Atem cannot do that whenever Yuugi is in control. Atem never barges in. So, another reason why Yuugi is a goddamn fucking narcissist. So why the whole Season 0 plot would never work on Yuugi, because Yuugi will always be in control. So yeah, there you go. And that's why 4Kids has never done Season 0. Because of all of this stupidity. Enjoy with that. Seriously, enjoy that knowledge. I hope it sits with you. Anyway, Anzu.
Yuugi takes a slight lead in the duel and you give up? That's just like when you tried to cheat and tripped me when I started winning during the dance battle. Look at you, Johnny. Where's your pride?
I don't know what you're talking about.
When things turn a little bit hairy, you get scared and start running away.
Huh. And so what if I do? Forfeiting is much better than facing defeat. Everybody loves a winner. I can't let people see me as a loser.
Tell me, how many friends do you have, Johnny?
I've got tons and tons of friends.
None, right?
1, I think.
1, huh? Sure about that? Because that's 1 friend more than I would have guessed you had.
Hey, just watch your mouth. I don't have to stay here and take this.
I can't stand people who don't face their problems.
What do you mean?
Everybody fails sometimes. But the important thing is having the courage to look trouble straight in the eye. If you really want to be a winner, be someone who never gives up.
You've got a point. Guess I was wrong. Hey.
Huh?
Taya, thanks for being honest with me.
About what?
You're welcome. Hopefully now he'll face his problems instead of running away.
You're right. And that's exactly what I have to do.
Well, here we are.
Okay, yeah. No, a little Karibo wasn't joking, where he said, "That's why friendship is the best thing ever. Yes, must go get friends." I originally thought this was a joke. That's why I added the friendship speech. But you know what? It's literally there. Double fucking yummy no game. Oh my god. Why? Guys, thank you, cats, but why? Guys, seriously, like, just imagine the situation. So, you are at a tournament. Okay, better yet, you are at an interview. You freaking fail the interview, and then your, I don't know, future, maybe a boss, I don't fucking know. He was like, "So, you lost. How many friends do you have?" What does this have to do with the interview that I am supposed to be doing for your company? And that's literally Anzu right there, being like, "So I randomly throw in friends because friendship is the best thing ever. Yes, must go get friends." Seriously, guys, like, wow. I honestly thought this was a pun, but it is actually in the 4Kids version. Okay, so that's out of my system. Winner chicken dinner, and there it is, and I'm out. The museum is still open late at night. Apparently it is. Yamino game again. Can I get a refund? This movie sucks. So what did I miss? Nick, you missed a lot because we hit 0 out of 20. And we hit Yamino game twice. So honey, you've missed quite a lot. And a lot of my ranting and rumbling. Oh my freaking god. Once again, guys, let's watch the Japanese version real quick to see what's up. And what actually Anzu was saying in the speech. Oh yeah.
あんた、そうやっていつも自分から逃げ回って、女の子のお尻追っかけてる暇があったら、得意なダンスに自分をかけるくらいのことしてみなさいよ。
ダンスにかける？
少なくともデュエルよりはダンスの方が才能あるわ。
素人が偉そうに。自分の才能くらい自分で分かってるさ。プロのダンサーなんて夢のまた夢だってことぐらいな。
あんたオーディション受けたことあるの？
そりゃあるさ。
何回？1
回。
1回？1回失敗したぐらいで尻尾を巻いて逃げてきたわけ？
お前に負け犬の心がわかるかよ。
私なんて何十回って落ちたわ。
おめえも？
でも私は諦めない。だって自分から逃げてたら何にも始まらないでしょ。未来は自分と向き合うところから始まるんじゃない？
そうか。お前も。あのさ。
え？
俺もう一回やってみるわ。
頑張って。ちょっと偉そうなこと言い過ぎちゃったかな。
いや、行こう。古代エジプト店に。この場所に俺の過去を知る手がかりがある。
Phone, honey. Have a good night, honey. Love you, love you, love you. Forgets ruined the episode. What? Yeah, it's not a surprise, Nick. Friendship is the best thing since sliced bread. Sliced bread was the best thing last year. Yes, Daniel, apparently. Guys, do you see what I mean? Basically, what do we have? We had that Johnny Steps literally went to audition once. That's why he showed the finger each my. He thought that, yeah, just failing once, that was enough, basically. And that's why he needs to go and just completely disregard and not do the thing. Never audition, never try, and just try other ways, try to prove that he's the best. But Anzu being like, okay, you tried once, you failed, and that's it, you're just gonna give up? I do not give up. I beat you, I don't give up. Even though that I might suck, and I probably do suck because I'm still, excuse me? That I'm still young, but I'm still going to try. And you just gave up? Bitch, you're a fucking pussy, go and try again. And Johnny being like, you know what? Maybe I am. Let me try again. Who knows? And honestly, guys, as a teacher, as a 28-year-old, by Russian terms, a MILF, ew. Really, guys, the only way that you can learn that you're worth something and that you have the talents to prove it is by trying, by risking it. Seriously, guys, it's no fucking joke. You can get other people who are praising you, like your friends, your relatives, whatever, and they are going to praise you. My relatives didn't. They told me straight to my face, you're wasting your time, you're not making money. Bitch, go make fucking money for me. But you are going to have people who are going to be praising you. What you need to do is actually put yourself out there and make sure, like, not make sure, but let other people see your work, see what you are worth. Of course, there are going to be negative criticism. Guys, come on. But what are you going to do? Are you going to listen to the negative criticism 100% and be like, oh my god, one person said to me, I suck because that person did not like my, I don't know, rendering style, while 20 people told me that I am absolutely a genius. I'm just going to listen to that one person and never, ever, ever draw ever again. That is an excuse. Guys, seriously, as a teacher, I'm telling you guys, that is an excuse. That means that you're not passionate enough to actually do what you need to do. I'm not kidding, my darlings. Absolutely not. If you're passionate about your hobby, if you cannot live without this particular thing, like, I don't know. Personally, I cannot live without drawing. If I go a day or 2 or 3 without drawing, I literally go insane. Absolutely bonkers. I can just grab any piece of paper, any piece of cloth to actually start drawing. I'm not even kidding. Just any doodle. If I do that, then I'm already calm. And for people, and I have a lot of people who told me, like, you'll amount to nothing. Your drawing means shit. Whatever you do, it's a waste of time. Yada, yada, yada. Seriously, since I was a fucking kid. But, my darlings, I'm telling you, if you literally listen to only the negatives instead of the positives, that means that you're not passionate enough. Even 10 minutes a day, 5 minutes a day, every single day, every single week, throughout the whole month, until the end of the year, that is a lot of time that you can improve. I'm not joking, my darlings. Seriously. If you want to improve in your craft, and it doesn't matter what's the craft, you must actually put in the time and practice and do it. Despite all the negative criticism and the positive criticism. Because you know, okay, they like it. What if I do this better? That's what makes you move forward. And that's what I keep on telling my students all day, every day. Okay, so while I rambled on for quite a bit, let me just read your comments real quick. Just keep trying, it takes time. Absolutely. That's one person's opinion, so that's not for them. It's no excuse for you to fail and stop your dream. Exactly. Me has asthma, so no. Yep. Possible kill me. Absolutely. Also me. Carry the high school marching band. Exactly. So no negative Nancy is going to tell me what to do with my passion. Or yes, Cat. Abso-fucking-lutely. 100%. Guys, I'm telling you, there are gonna be a lot of people who just hate you because you freaking breathe. And then there are going to be a lot of people who literally love you because you fucking breathe. It's what you do, it's what you decide. And what you, yourself, can improve. You can listen to the negative critics and be like, oh my god, I'm not worth anything. The end of my life, it's all in ruin. Just like Johnny Steps. Or be like, yeah, no. Okay, I'm good. I can listen to them. Fine, whatever. What if I improve? Oh, they like my craft. Okay, awesome. What can I do to improve even more? That actually takes a person, a character, to do it. And not a lot of people. I've known a lot of my, back in college, we had this very, 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 very extremely talented girl. She was talented, beyond her age, to be honest. And she also attended art school. I did not attend art school. All my classmates attended art school. But she was so freaking talented. She could literally draw her eyes closed. But she stopped practicing. She literally stopped practicing. She literally stopped drawing. And she would just hand in all of her old artworks that she has done years and years and years ago. So what happened in the end? Yeah, she got all the praise. Everybody was literally just glazing her over and over again. But in the end, she did not turn any diploma in. She did not turn any story in. And she did not even get into any animation university. Nothing. Because what? Yeah, she got the praise. She thought that she was the best and that she could do anything in her sleep. But in the end, she turned in nothing. Because all she was eating was just the praise. So guys, being 100% praised for just breathing is bad. Being hated for just breathing is also bad. You need to do what you're passionate about, and you need to do and improve what you think you need to improve. And always go forward basically in your own regard, what you think is right. Okay, guys, seriously, I rambled on way too much. I'm so sorry. Remember the passion of the duelist. You keep until you draw the last card. Exactly. Me with the IMV editing. I got told off because I wasn't good enough and I was asking too much. And now I'm breaking. Yes! Visa, exactly. Praise means nothing if you don't follow through. Exactly. My darlings. 100%. Seriously, guys, I'm so sorry that I rambled for so freaking much. But then again, a teacher in me spoke just now. I do not praise my kids for nothing because I know that they can improve and they can do much more. I can tell them, yeah, you're doing good. But what can you do the next time better? That's always my question. You're good? What can you do better? It's motivational speech. I liked. Oh, Nick, thank you so much, honey. But seriously, guys, it is the truth. What can you do better? You're good now. What can you do even better? Okay, let's wrap up the English episode real quick, and then let's wrap up the whole stream, because seriously, like, I rambled too much. We're done.
The Domino Museum.
Really?
I think you were right about this Egyptian exhibit. I feel it may hold clues to the mysteries of my ancient past. Answers to some of my questions. Thank you for bringing me here, and for helping me today, Taya.
What are friends for?
No matter what's beyond those doors, I'm ready to face it.
We are ready to face it.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm right with you.
Okay, no. Well, Anzu, insert yourself in the situation you weren't asked to be inserted in. Of course. Wow. Oh my god. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm calm. I'm not going to grab the hammer. I'm calm. I swear to God, I'm going to grab the hammer just for that fucking insertion of Anzu for no freaking reason whatsoever, and also friendship. Japanese version.
俺はここに来なければならなかった。だけど、自分の心のどこかでそれを拒んでいた。知ることを恐れていたんだ。でも今日、アンズと会って決心がついたぜ。
遊戯。
自分は何者なのか、どこから来たのか、その答えがここにある。行こう。
そうよ、胸を張ってさ。
And there you go. Anzu did not insert herself in the situation where she wasn't supposed to insert herself in. That's first. Second, this is about Atem's journey. Who he is. Where did he come from? That is the most important aspect of this whole thing. Anzu is there, not as the fucking main character, but she's there to support him, to support her friend, basically, because that's his journey. That's who he is. After all, we did detour for a whole freaking duel that the studio has created. And speaking of the duel, the last 2 pages of this chapter is literally word for word. Where does he come from? Where does he belong? Thank you, Anzu, for actually showing me the way I am going to go to my future. And Atem learns who he is in the next chapter. So this was once again taken word for word from the manga. But yes. Oh my god. So, for Anzu literally inserting herself in the situation that she wasn't supposed to insert herself in, because she's not the main character of the fucking series, I am taking away another fucking kid, because wow. Wow, this sucks. Just imagine this. Oh, you're going through this hardship. You don't know who you are, what you should be doing. Okay, I'm just going to insert myself and become the main character in your freaking life. And whatever the fuck you do, that is also going to affect me. No. Just no. We are not doing this shit, Anzu. No offense, we are not. I know your life is boring in the 4Kids version because after this episode, all you're going to talk about is the friendship speeches, but Jesus fucking Christ, no. Even if your actions can help even one person's outlook, you have then achieved something no one else could have do. Exactly, Daniel, you're correct. I saw a thing on YouTube apparently that Dan Green, his early voice. Yes, he was. He was, Nick. Somebody messaged me actually in the first live stream that Dan Green was doing some hentai. So, But guys, again, voice actors gotta do what voice actors gotta do, you know? So, it is what it is. So, my darlings, episode 53, done by the amazing Tsukimoto-sensei that we, in the end, didn't even talk about. Because honestly, at this point, 4Kids are fucking draining me. To even talk about the character styles. Seriously, we need to talk about... Guys, next time, next episode, we are literally gonna be talking about the animation style almost at the very beginning. I'm not leaving this to the very end because at the very end, I don't even have the energy to talk about it. Next episode, we're doing it at the very beginning. Fuck it. So, episode 53 is done by the amazing Tsukimoto-sensei. Extremely dirty because 4Kids fucked it up. And we are at -1 out of 20. The court is officially adjourned. The good thing that we didn't have any shipping or any romantic scenes happening, because the previous episodes have shown some icky romantic scenes for no fucking reason. So honestly, I am really happy that we did not have any of that. Thank fucking God. Marlene, what do you have to tell me, honey? Please go ahead. Oh yeah, but yeah. So, my darlings, I guess this is where we can wrap up today's episode. We hit bingo twice. We hit a negative kid once again. I've tried my best to dress as Anzu today, and I do not have the proper colors to it, but we still have the corset, the shorts, and the crop jacket. So, there you go. But as always, my darlings, next week we are continuing with reacting to 4Kids because 4Kids suck. And this will be our, I believe, last live stream of January. Then we'll be switching to February. But, my darlings, as always, if you haven't liked this video, please like this video. If you haven't subscribed, which I'm sure that you are, please do subscribe. I love you all so much. Shout out to Vista and Nox for being my boosty subscribers. They get to enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh! GTT before it's out on public release. And let me tell you, my darlings, oh, it looks too freaking good to pass up. So, my darlings, I'll see you all next week. I love you all so much. And have a good day. Pay respect to TikTok for being banned since tomorrow. And let's see what Monday will bring. Oh yeah. But I love you all. I'll see you all on Saturday next week. Don't forget today's answer to today's episode. Studio Gallop, Tsukimoto-sensei. I'll post another quiz. And I'll see you all next week. Mwah, 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 mwah. Goodbye, my darlings. Love you all. Goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye.